to exist. I have to look this up.
Alright, let's get to it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait. We're recording?
I didn't count in. That's my bad. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 62nd episode of the Archives of Eternity.
The anime titty milk.
There you go.
You gotta give me more warning, man.
I know. I usually count
that
in.
kind of threw me off guard.
Let's jump right into introductions, guys. Joining us, finally, once more, Unspoken Cookie as CL3R1C.
I'm going for your toes.
Yes.
As Connie Romave and Bert Greystoff, we have, as always, the glorious god of balance, Azul.
I have 4 crumpled boxes of Dots candy on my desk. I don't know how they got there, and I'm scared.
As
the Nightmen came out.
As the Grim, we have the strange and unusual Lemmy Lemonhead, the Lime Green Lemon Man. As Kaladra Baratheon, we have the Chaotic Queen, Failsam.
I need to, think of a better intro. You guys are very creative. Hello.
What are you talking about, better intro?
What was creative about what I just did?
I don't know. You all sound tapped, and I love it. I need that.
As Aya Alden, we have the brilliant Professor Zula.
I made the largest turtle person in the world.
Unfortunately, Ivanator, who plays Leopold Marcus Arcadian, will not be joining us today. It is his lovely significant other's birthday, so he is spending his day with her. It's amazing. I am so happy for him.
Sorry.
And Tamaz Alpha, playing Advin Kari, will be here later, as usual. He is going to be a bit late.
Everyone's favorite scaly bookworm.
Band. Let's get on to announcements. As always, massive shout out to vindsvept, Alexander Nakarada, Breaking Copyright Royalty-Free Music, and Tabletop Audio for being artists and compiling artists who put their stuff in Creative Commons so that massive nerds such as ourselves might be able to use their music to assist us a little bit. So it's nice. So that we don't have to sell your eyes on the black market. Anymore.
What do you want me to do with the box?
Shush, don't tell them about the box.
It's starting to smell and it's starting to liquefy.
Also, guys, if you haven't already, please go check out the previous episode. Episode 61, The Tyrant, the Coffin, and the Dragon. It was an amazing episode filled with strife and a lot of fun stuff. And I am very happy to say it's only been 2 days since I posted it, or it's only been a day since I posted it, actually. Because I posted it just yesterday on October 1st. And it already has 30 views on it, so I'm happy. I'm happy.
Guys, make our pain worth it.
Make our pain worth it.
Make the strife worth it.
Watch what happens to Colgaius and his family.
Yeah.
Don't.
I also just want to mention, I feel really old because it's already October 2nd. 3rd. It's already October. Wait.
It's October 2nd.
It's second.
Second. Fuck. I can't. The time's running out. I'm
He's
running
too
out.
old.
It's fine. The time travel messes with you a little bit. It's totally fine.
You know
also,
that was involuntary.
Please go check out Chapter 2, Episode 3 of Aeidros Expanded, Nima Jackalope, if you haven't already. It was extremely fun. My darling was the voice actress, and she did an amazing job.
It doesn't sound like her. It's so weird.
It's so weird. It does not sound like my darling at all.
Like her at all. It's
doesn't
so strange.
No, it doesn't.
I've not-
It doesn't
Did a
sound
good
like
job,
Kitty at
but it's
all.
so weird.
Yeah.
Just by that comment, I'll have to watch it.
It
now.
doesn't sound like Kitty at all, but you know it is, and it's cool.
I'm not saying I don't watch
our
her stuff. I just don't have the attention span for it.
Please go check it out. It's a lot of fun, and it is absolutely amazing. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I am putting this in the chat, but if you guys want to support us, we have a Patreon set up that you guys can go ahead and go to and support us on our Patreon. It would be very kind of you, and we would appreciate it. Right now, we only have one tier in it, so it's pretty
So you don't have an excuse.
It's pretty nice. But yeah, so it's nice. It's fun.
In summation, give us your money, Cretan.
I appreciate you guys for being amazing and supporting us all this time. We have been doing this for almost, for over a year and a half now. So we thank you all very much for your support and very much for your continued support. Also, we are very close to 40 subscribers, guys, and once we reach that 40 subscriber mark, we will be putting out a poll in the posts area where you guys can vote on a new piece of merchandise that we're planning on putting out.
Yes.
So
you too will have a bush with legs in your home.
Please think about going ahead and subscribing and sharing it out to your friends who really like D&D and all that. We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you. But with all that, I think it's about time we jump into episode 62 of the Archives of Eternity.
7 more episodes and I'm fucking out of here, baby. Woohoo! I actually leave on the last episode, on 69.
The cold air, icy, slowly transforming into that of the warm spring air of Ibnon. As you find yourselves in the large estate home that you all left to go save Eldin from. The air's warm and calm. You find yourselves in your manor in Leados. And as you look around, it's a lot cleaner than you remember. It seems like someone's been tidying up while you were gone.
Skip the travel. Oh wait, right, because we did the we did the whole portal thing, didn't we?
Did you forget the travel already?
There was a massive fucking portal.
Oh right.
The mouth of the cave.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Io will look at Kaladra and ask, "Did your dad just drop us in someone's house?"
That's right.
Oh yeah, you've never been here.
Yeah,
Where's
no,
Kaladra?
this is our place. It's okay.
Good.
Welcome to Mare Manor.
Pretty sure we called it Ebonwood.
Oh right, I forgot. Listen, man, I've had several traumatic blows to the head.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of which, let's talk about that. Just like folds one leg over the other, sits on the chair
Tell
with
me
the
about
like
that.
convoluted finger chin.
Well, no, you're still helping me carry up, so you basically got me on your lap at that point.
Tell me what you
Let's
want
talk
for
about
Tell me what you want for Winter's Hold. I don't know
Tell
what
me
I'm
what-
calling Christmas in this world.
The
Winterfest, I don't know.
It's fine. We'll figure it out later. Let's get it, guys. All right.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
So you are in Ebonwood Manor.
When did we call it Evanwood, by the way? I completely forgot.
When we got it,
Yeah, you're the one who.
I remember just.
I'm the
wrote
one-
it down.
Oh,
And now
right,
I'm
I
pretty-
am the one.
I thought we did it.
I don't remember who did. This is weird.
Either way, I know I wrote it down. And
God, we've been
I'm
in the
looking
lament
at it
too
right
long.
now, so.
We've been in the lament too long.
Either way.
Yeah.
find yourselves in Ebonwood Manor.
Wow.
Mi casa, tu casas. I can't actually. I can't remember.
Too many blows to the head. What is Spanish?
She
Help.
casa.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm trying to think of the.
Español.
Nosotros casa es tu casa.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy
We are
bien, ¿y te?
joined by Jamaz Alpha. Look at that. You're here earlier than I expected.
Yeah, so the people who normally pick up and drop off my girlfriend actually showed up today,
Oh,
so
nice.
they're gonna take her home. So I was able to.
That's cool.
She wanted to go with them, so so I said that's perfectly fine. Text me when you get home. That was really it.
Nice.
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 Very nice. So you were here. You were able to come early. That's awesome.
Yeah.
See that, kids? You too can ditch your family with one simple excuse. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm not trying to make you mad.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. Cracks knuckles. Cracks neck.
Wait,
Ready's fist for punching.
Cracks small red.
All right, get over here and take the sucker punch to the face, like.
Like a man.
Cracks glow stick.
Anyways.
Cracks glow stick.
Anyways.
Yeah. We've just showed up at Ebonwood
Yes,
Manor.
you have all just shown up in Ebonwood Manor.
Wait.
This is the place you've been telling me about.
I thought you stayed here for a while.
No.
Evan only stayed here like a night, and that was it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that most people here actually haven't.
Oh wait, no, he
Stayed.
didn't. Never mind.
I stayed at Moriarty's.
Yeah, you always stayed at Moriarty's. You've never been to Ebonwood. Yeah.
No, this is what this place looks like. I've heard so many things about this manor. I haven't.
Jeez, I guess there's only 4 of us who've been here then now, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Jeez, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice.
We still have some extra rooms if you want a place to stay.
Well, I mean, I could always use a quick base of operations for my research. Would you mind if I stay here for a bit?
Go for
Only
it.
if you don't turn any of our rooms into a science lab.
No promises.
Connie just kind of shuts the garage slowly.
No, never! Shh! Put it back, put it back, put it back.
Garage.
Connie, I need some of that electric in your garage.
Garage is
oh,
kind of just
oh, yeah,
looking around. Connie, you've made quite a name for yourself.
Huh? What?
Oh, he's never been here before.
Oh! I mean, this
place,
is
right?
I mean, by association, kind of, but
I
also
thought this was the Nightmen's manor.
there.
I thought
This is, but only about 4 of us have ever lived in it for longer than a month.
Yeah, so it's like I'm part of the group, so it's mine by association. But I didn't like claim that. I wasn't here when it was founded.
Whoever was given I'm pretty sure it was whoever was given the title of knight from what Moriarty said. It was given to those knights.
Yeah.
So whoever's like,
It's after the whole
Me, Burke, Khan,
cleric.
Khan. Who is Khan? That's the real question.
ugh,
Vampire.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Vampire?
Yep.
We had Venti. Venti was here for a while. Yes, the vampire.
But
Venti,
was not knighted.
we
Venti
had
wasn't here for
old-
that though.
Oh yeah, Venti wasn't here for that.
Yeah, Venti was not knighted for that particular incident.
Right. So only the original Nightmen who were knighted. So cleric, technically Grim, not Elden.
Yep.
But you're still him, so I would assume the title passes on to you.
I suppose.
Mhm.
But yeah, only a few of us. Cleric went to live and went to take care of his children, and
Claire has children.
it's a long story. Don't
I
even.
still have no idea how it works.
Yeah. So, fellas, shall we have a feast or something to celebrate our past adventures? I mean, we managed to make it out of Desh. I don't think we've properly celebrated that, and we just saved
Save
our friend
Gaius
here.
and Grim.
Yeah.
So
Considering
that
this
would-
headache, I don't exactly feel very saved. You see, like, very closely, for those of you paying attention, when he smacks his head because he feels like something's in his ear, you just see, like, little words that say, fuck this, pop out of his head.
Do you have a kitchen and do you have food?
we
I
Yeah.
actually have something I want to show you from that book I've been reading. Come,
Oh.
meet me in the dining hall. He heads over to the dining hall.
I'm
Give me a
gonna-
sec. I'll head to the kitchen real quick.
and
I'll help.
I'll be there in a second. And Eldon kind of sort of, I think he's better on his leg right now because Bert's been carrying him a little bit, so he kind of hobbles back over to his room.
Okay.
While my characters are in the kitchen, I, the player, will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Eldon. As you enter your room, the reality of everything that's happened up till now has just kind of hits you. The strand of memory that Aya threw at you still clutched in your hand.
May I ask, what does Grimm's room look like right now? Because I can't imagine it looks very hospitable.
It's very bare.
Bare, probably like the curtains are closed. There's no bed.
There is a bed, it's just put up against the wall.
Eldon's like, as this is sort of all coming back to him, slowly, I'm assuming. Does it hit me all at once, or does it come slowly?
It kind of just hits you. Not slowly, not all at once, it just hits you.
He sort of leans against the wall for a second, trying to get his balance as his mind begins to process. Looks around, realizes... He looks around, and you see in his eyes there's a look of, like, realization. This room is so dreary. It's not nice to look at, I'm assuming. It's like, essentially like a depressed college kid's room. Everything's thrown everywhere, where there's no
I'd say it more looks like a room meant to be minimalistic and to punish.
Eldon will look around this room as his mind, as he's trying to just begin to process things. And he's just like, who lives like this? As he opens the blinds. He also, I would like to mention that during the 9 months back, can I say that Grimm had like a blackboard installed in his room so that he could write down stuff?
Absolutely.
Cool. He takes that, he puts a little curtain over it because obviously he's going to cover it, and then he begins to sort of tidy things up, to put things in a more comfortable way, to put things in a way that's less dreary, less minimalistic, less punishing. And he in fact takes the bed off the wall and sets it, the full mattress, on the floor. There's no, like, he's not putting it on like a stand or anything. He's just putting it on the floor where it is, and just sort of looks around a minute. He takes a deep breath in. Okay. That's a little better. And he just sort of sits down on the bed, and as the full weight of everything finally hits him, he lays back, he lays down, and fully just conks out. The first real sleep that he has ever actively done for himself in a long time. the weight of everything has finally crushed him. Not crushed, but finally caught up to him, all the stuff he was carrying on his back. And he just sort of lets the weight take him.
As you let the weight take you, Alden, you see your father's face behind your eyelids. A simple smile, a slight wave, and a nod as he walks across a desolate plain. Fields of flowers slowly appearing. A group of people. Some you recognize. Some have just haunted your dreams. And as you see them, you see the town slowly build as they walk away.
It's time to make this time to stop lamenting. And he stands up. I'll be real, after that, he does take like a 15-minute power nap.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, if you haven't sat down, if you've been standing for the last 13 years and have only now just gotten the chance to really sit down, you're gonna take it.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He takes a 15-minute power nap, wakes up, sits up, and is just... Well then. Best find something. About now is about time to find myself again. Starting with a bowl full of eggs. Come on, Mud.
Oh, right, yeah.
You don't have to be so nervous, you know.
Sorry, I'm not used to really being outside. I mostly just kept it in the corner of my eye.
Well, that's gonna change. Starting today, you're gonna be my helper, if you're alright with that.
I'm fine with that. Oh, I can finally say hello to Yorin.
Yes, you can.
Love to do that.
But before Eldon leaves his room, he picks up a notice from the Contractors Guild. The Contractors Union, my bad.
Yeah.
And he's basically, for the last 9 months, not Eldon, but Grimm has sort of been ignoring it. He's been getting summons and, business, basically they've been giving him jobs that he's basically ignored.
Mm-hmm.
Atep Hotep.
Atep. Oh yeah, Fuck, why'd you remind me Atep's dead?
Sorry.
God damn it. Now I'm gonna... You did this to me. You did this to me.
I did this to you.
Now I'm actually sad.
Because I forgot that Atep's dead, and I got the shitty fucking market garden version. He looks at these summons. With my memories back, I remember what's going on with the Union, right? There's been a hostile takeover, and there's not a lot of us left.
Lestrade had to basically eliminate the entirety of the former council, and basically took it over as the head.
Right. And
that sounds like a One Piece arc.
It does kind of. I've never even seen One Piece, and it sounds like it. But do I know the severity of what Lestrade is doing? Has the Union changed what they do?
Not really. They mainly look for monsters and or rumors of them, and go to hunt.
Right. But they've been doing that a lot more recently,
Yes.
to my memory.
Lestrade has been sending out a lot more individuals for hunting.
And usually not for the best of reasons. Cool. Eldon, remembering his badge, the Contractors Guild badge. I keep saying Contractors Guild, I mean Union. I don't know why. He takes the badge off and just rubs it in his hands a little bit. Time for a new start. And he grabs it in his hand. He closes it, clenches his fist, and you see that the badge changes from a Contractors Guild logo to a strange logo. To the DM, you would know that. Well, I mean, it's the DCA logo. Well,
Okay.
as he knew it, the DCI logo. And he puts it on his lapel. Time to be what I was meant. Time to be who I want to be now. No more bureaucrats in my way. Puts the badge on. Looks at Maud. Ruffles her hair a little bit. Well, whatever hair. Like, it is hair, but
Yeah, she can manifest herself and give herself hair.
Yeah, question. Did you... I don't know if I was there for that, but do we know what she looks like?
Yes,
yes.
you guys know what she looks like. You were in
fact-
the mindscape. You know what she looks like.
I believe I
You
still have
refresh
a
my
screenshot.
memory.
I have.
She looks like a shadowy form of I remember it was like a shadowy form of Grimm,
Yes.
I think, originally. But like, now that she's manifested, is it like a slightly different one?
Much
hold on.
like how Yorin takes a more humanoid form, she has decided on a form of her own, and it's just kind of. I'll describe it after. Yeah. After you guys formally meet her.
Right. And as he leaves, he begins writing in his head a letter to Lestrade. He's basically writing his resignation form in his mind. But the only thing on his mind right now, I'm hungry, and I really haven't eaten anything in like 3 days. So he's gonna go down.
Eggs.
Just any food, to be fair.
E-double-G-S eggs.
But we're not.
Eggs.
Do we need to make a parody of Reese's Puffs, but it's just eggs?
EWGSX.
I was going for Dr. Seuss, but okay, that works too.
Oh.
But yeah, he'll make his way down with this new badge. He's in a much more casual outfit. He's in sort of like 1920s, 1930s casual wear with like the button-up shirt, the suspenders, a little tiny bow tie, and his hair. His hair is still like messed up, but he's sort of slicked it back. He now has a stubble, and he has scars all over his face. And notably, he is not wearing a mask. He is just wearing his full face. He does take the hat with him, which is still a sombrero.
Yep. Still currently sombrero.
Luckily, I still have my backup hat.
Although the brim has gotten a little wider.
Cool. He puts
Seems
the...
like when you're not looking, the brim slowly extends.
That can't. That's either something very troubling or something very stupid, Eldon thinks. Just puts it around... hangs it up around his neck and then makes his way downstairs.
Okay. Whilst he was taking this 15-minute power nap, everyone else kind of coming together and awaiting downstairs.
Burke and Connie will be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Yeah, they're in the kitchen cooking. And after a short while, smelling the eggs and the bacon and all that
You
kind of
already knew it was gonna be breakfast.
beautiful breakfast food.
Breakfast or dinner, I can always get down.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's still only morning about right
Is
now.
it morning?
Yeah, it's morning.
It would be somewhere in the afternoon. In the afternoon. somewhere.
Breakfast for... We're having brunch, fellas.
We're having
I'm down
brunch.
for
Brunch.
Go.
Deaf brunch. So
Death brunch.
definitely, as in definitely.
Oh, death, not death.
Oh, you said death brunch. I was like, who's
Death
killing?
brunch.
Why are we dying already?
Death,
We just
Death
got out
Brunch
of a
sound-
hellscape.
Death Brunch sounds like like a great name for an indie rock band.
Yes, it does.
Death Breakfast.
Death breakfast.
We got Death Breakfast.
So,
Fusion between Def Leppard and Limp Bizkit.
You know what? If we ever do make parodies of this show, we have to name the band Death Breakfast.
we'll name shoot.
No, we're
what
called
was,
Eggs Benedict.
What was the alias that Khan used?
Oh, fucking
Franklin
Frankenstein.
Franklin D. Frankenstein.
I miss Frankenstein. I miss that bird. I know it was in disguise, but
What
oh
if
my
it turns out
goodness.
he's a real person and he's just out there somewhere?
I mean, Khan was not originally his name. He took someone's name.
Khan just
So I
committed
wouldn't be
identity
surprised if he
fraud.
took someone's image as well.
He
I
straight
mean-
up commits identity fraud.
He's done that on multiple accounts, let's be fair.
That is fair.
Alright, guys. But anyways, as the food is being cooked and Garance is assisting you, learning that his arm can stretch randomly and out to about 3 or 4 feet away. He is rather
He's like,
intrigued.
oh yeah, you get the ketchup over there?
He's just like stretches like Mr.
Dude, he's a
Fantastic.
werehog.
So
He is very intrigued by his new arm, his new appendage.
And the fact that he's ripped.
Yeah.
Taller.
But as
Mad
the,
DILF energy.
As the sustenance is being prepared and cooked, Agatha walks into the kitchen.
Oh. Hey. Long time no see.
When did y'all get back?
Quite literally just a little bit ago. Walked in through a freaking portal. Dropped us in here.
And you didn't think to notify us?
We're kind of more focused on food. We haven't eaten in a...
Hot minute.
Well, if
We haven't eaten in a while.
focused on food, you should have asked me. And he's your new friend.
Oh,
We have two new friends.
Right,
Yeah, I was gonna say multiple.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Well, she's in the kitchen currently.
In the kitchen, currently, the only new
This
friend
is
that she
ridiculous.
is
This is
Bronze.
ridiculous. Now there are 2 of them.
This is my professor, Grant.
Lovely to meet you, miss. Pardon the intrusion. Wait,
This
it's
is,
it's not my home.
Yeah, this is Agatha Redfield. It's Clarence.
Oh,
You know. Yeah.
Corin Garance.
Orin.
Yep.
Right, jeez, I have not heard you use your first name in a while.
It's not something that's often used at the university, but something my darling used all the time.
Connie kind of just looks down a little bit.
You see
Shakes his head
Garance's
and goes
eyes
back
kind of wander as well.
You just hear, in the dead silence, you just hear.
Anyways, yeah, I think your husband's in the other room, I think. I mean, he was kind of absent a
Glory
little
to
bit.
the
after my wife,
gods.
but
Thank you,
Hey,
Burke.
Oh yeah, where'd Cookie go?
of course.
He's been kind of quiet.
He's muted.
I'm here, fondling your balls.
He was,
Okay.
he was making dinner, I think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
what?
I made I had to make myself some food. Otherwise,
Ah,
I
fair
wouldn't eat tonight.
Anyways,
Delicious.
as you watch Agatha leave, Eldon, you would enter the kitchen at this time, just kind of passing. Oh, Grim, it's
Arch.
lovely to see you, darling.
But should I roll? Can I make her roll for surprise for seeing me without my face mask on?
I won't have her roll for surprise, but she does notice, and she's like, "Your face is a lot more handsome under that thing than I thought."
Oh, hello, Agatha.
It's lovely to see you, Eldon.
Good to see you too. He's like stretching and popping bones.
He's popping his everything.
I haven't had a good power nap.
You're back.
However long.
Or just like gets up, making the dry bone sound effect.
As
Oh, by the way, before those 15 minutes, you heard like shunting and moving around stuff in his room, and then you just hear the biggest, loudest snore.
Bro, out here sawing
certifiably
logs.
sawing logs, yes.
No, it's just
The most stereotypical snoring ever.
yes.
As you guys, as we follow Agatha out of the kitchen, we come to the common room, where we would find Advin, Cleric, Caladra, Aya, and Leopold. Cleric,
So Advin-
darling!
Oh my god, there's another person.
Hey, you notice a cleric is just kind of like staring off into space a bit, just like he's trying to remember something. Like he's having a hard time. Like he seems a little confused.
You don't get shit back.
Oh yeah, did everyone level up after
yeah.
last episode?
Yeah,
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
I did.
What level are we again?
You should
We
be
are
13.
level.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I thought we were level 4.
Yeah, 13.
13.
Oh, okay.
13.
Well, I haven't checked.
After a couple seconds,
After
he
taxes.
kind of like just like stops spacing out and just goes, "Oh, love,
Are you alright? She kind of holds
Yeah.
your face and looks at you, kind of gives you a peck on the cheek.
I don't. Where's Grim?
Right here.
He's over there. She kind of motions her thumb towards the doorway. And who are these striking youngsters? They
One of
make
them-
quite a pair.
That. One of them.
Face fully red.
Yeah, I was gonna say Caladra actually
Yes,
gets
and the
embarrassed
cheek
this time
showing.
for some
Claire
reason.
kinda
Oh, embarrassment, huh? You want
You see, like,
embarrassment?
You see a
Did
shitty
Advent ever
grin
meet
go across
Agatha?
Cleric's face, and he goes, "I don't know, but I support it."
I can't remember. Did Advent ever actually meet Agatha?
No, Advin has never met Agatha.
You've heard of her in passing, I would
Yes.
say. Probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard.
Yeah, Cleric,
Most certainly.
Cleric's talked about her and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
about that. I know
Wife,
about her, but I never
not
actually
my
met
wife.
Agatha.
No.
It's like, so you're the famous Agatha, huh?
I am.
Your husband talks about you a lot.
Oh,
You're shocked that I
okay.
envisioned.
She immediately starts blushing a little bit at you mentioning that Cleric talks about her all the time. I'm sure he doesn't mention me that much.
You'd be
You were
surprised.
Let's just say it's not without. It's like if it's not every day, we're surprised.
Oh, Cleric, truly.
Yeah. Advent, can I speak to you real quick?
Absolutely.
Just a second, love. And I just kind of pull Advent off to the side.
Ah!
You
I just like pick him up by his neck, like the back of his neck, and he's just like, "Come on."
I knew
Like
you
you
turned
lift
into
up-
a murderous monster.
I need
Like,
I was
no,
right
like
to
I
be
pick him up
racist.
with like the back of the neck, like you would pick up like a dog.
I am not the
pick him up.
like a
Just-
kitten.
Yeah,
I am not the count to put me down, I'm a man of prestige and intelligence!
Caladra,
Right.
watching Advent pick him up by the nape of the neck makes you remember
Advent,
of
what is Advent doing?
Cleric picking up Advent by the nape of the neck. It reminds you of the times when you were just a hatchling, and your father would pick you up by the neck with his mouth and kind of just move you around the cave.
I am not your pet! Put me down! You are not my mother!
Oh, I think somebody's.
He's
needs a nap
like
time.
he very
I
gently
will
sets
turn
down.
you into a frog!
Calm down, calm
But-
down.
Cleric, I think
knew
it's
you
time
wouldn't have
for his nap
called
time.
me even if I asked, so I just kind of had to. I mean, would you rather me pick you up like a baby?
I would have come with you if you asked politely.
Oh. Well, it's too late for that now.
You can't carry him on your back.
I have a very serious question to ask.
What?
We succeeded, right?
In what?
Helping Grim.
Yes, we did. And it's Eldon now.
What?
I don't think you were fully there. You were very distracted back in the lambent.
I don't really. I remember the library, and we left. And I remember bits and pieces. I remember being lucid for a moment, and then all of a sudden I'm having to rush to save. What's his name again? I forget.
Kagaius.
Kagaius. And he goes, I'm already having to rush to save Kagaius and bring him back to life.
So, we essentially, you're aware of what Eldon's situation was, of his different parts of him warring. We brought back Eldon, him, and we sorta reunited all the different parts of himself.
Okay.
If you want more details, I would recommend you talk to him.
Right. I just had to ask, because it's just...
But I would refrain from calling him Grim, because Grim is gone.
Oh.
Grim was the only good part of him that kept everything together for so long. While Eldon was stuck. But he's gone. Yeah, but he's gone now.
Oh shit!
I'll be right back. I am.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to my book now.
Yeah, here, let me help you with that. And he just kind of starts to pick him up.
I'm beelining it before he grabs me. I'm just.
Nope. Yeah, he is able to escape your clutch, your clutches, cleric.
He just like scuttles away and hisses before running away.
Like a crab, you just hear like Mr. Crab's legs as he walks away as he runs away.
Zoidberg just.
Or just like Hatter, and it's just.
And he just like Claire just kind of sits there for a second, just kind of chuckles to himself, but you can tell he's still he's grappling with this information, and he's just gonna kind of beeline it towards Eldon.
Ellen, it's just Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres, just straight up.
Welcome back to the TV show.
Hello, Ellen.
Welcome back to the TV show. I'm gonna abuse my employees.
Oh dear. Okay, so anyways, yeah, he basically makes his way straight to Eldon.
It's like a cartoon, just a dust trail, and you're just staring at him.
Just like my legs turn into like when Sonic like runs.
Figure 8.
But like I'm going at like 3 miles an hour.
So you're going normal walking speed.
Yeah, but it looks like.
But he's trying real hard, okay?
Yeah, but he basically makes his way over to Eldon and just kind of.
At this point, Eldon has like a thing of toast and jelly.
Without warning, I'm sorry for your plate. Without warning, he gives Eldon like a very, very strong hug. And I'm so sorry for your food.
There's a piece of toast stuck halfway in his mouth.
Starts choking on the toast.
Cleric, leave the man alone while he's eating.
You let go and just.
I'm so sorry, Grim.
It's fine.
Eldon, I'm sorry.
I don't mind either way. I don't mind either way. Oi!
You can tell Cleric he's very distraught. Like he's just... And the only words that he can say after that is just, I didn't even get to say goodbye.
To who? Grim? He's still here. Kinda. Just not in the same way he used to be. He didn't die. Who told you he died?
I never said he died. I just...
Well...
As this is happening, you notice a humanoid form begin to emerge from Eldon's side, much like Yorin does to Advin.
Forgot to introduce. This is Maud. My
Maud, welcome back.
You see long purplish locks of hair slowly gliding down her back. The armor is still very similar to that of Grimm's that you would remember, but her face is revealed: a long, smallly pointed nose, a rather soft, curved chin, 2 eyes that are very almond-shaped, and long ears that have a color change to them. As they go further up, they seem to glow a slight green. And her eyes look at you, and they are that pure yellow color that you're used to from stalkers and night beasts.
Cleric is gonna take kind of like a deep breath now that he's gotten to say what he wanted to say. He just kind of takes a deep breath, places his hands on his hips, and he goes, "So you finally got yourself a form?"
Oh, yes, hi. Nice to finally meet you all.
Well, I mean, technically we have already met, but...
Oh, yeah, we met in the mindscape and everything, but...
No! You really not remember?
Well, I mean, I know out here we've met...
Cross paths, definitely.
But I was more keeping the world in a peripheral sight, as it were.
Yeah. It's
really
nice to see that you actually got yourself form and you can talk, rather than just doing sign language at me.
Hey, Maud. Burke says as he's walks out with the more actual meal proper, with Connie and Durance in tow also carrying more food, and kind of set it on the table.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Cool. So, Maud, you make your introduction. You make your introductions, and I'm gonna fish whatever's left of the toast out of my throat.
Advin,
I'm sorry.
Advin, Yorin slowly begins emerging from your side.
It is lovely to meet you. I am Yorin. It is good to finally meet a true sister, as it were.
And you see Maud just kind of wide-eyed.
I've been wanting to finally say hi to you for so long. You do not have to worry, sister. We are all friends here. So, even if you wanted to say hello to me in the mindscape, well, I guess I wasn't there, but you could have tried to say hello. I would have heard, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Thank you, for being good. I think it might be partly due to Advin, but my brothers weren't the best when they were inside, so I don't know exactly how things turned out for you. We all walk our own paths, and we all go our own ways.
They
Amen.
both
Mazel
give each
tov.
other. They give each other slight bows as they slowly begin to return to their sheaths, as it were.
Oh, what a lovely conversation. That's too bad I wasn't a part of it.
Mazel
I'm
tov.
hungry. And
Mazel tov. Can we eat
Cleric
now?
just kind of like goes between you guys and just kind of books it straight to the kitchen utensils.
Very nice.
And you just
Mazel tov.
start
Can we eat
shoveling
now?
forks and spoons into his mouth.
He eats utensils?
He eats metal.
He eats metal. You should.
You
Cleric.
see shock on Caladra's face.
Instantly, I grabbed
Don't
2
eat the
forks
utensils.
and 2 knives and hand one set over to Caladra and be like, "Hold tight, sister."
Okay.
And you just like after he eats a few of those, he just like grabs one of the pans and just crumples it and just starts eating it like an apple.
Not my
pants! Right, there was
Oh, I'm so oh. And then he looks and he sees like a little like like a little stamp and he's like, "Oh, these were the pants I wasn't supposed to eat. Oh no. I'll get you some new ones. I'm so sorry." As he just takes another bite out of the
Eldon just looks at you and just says, "Well, that's $10 on a label maker wasted."
And
you just like it's like he's taking a bite out of it while like oily tears start going down his face. He's like, "I'm so sorry."
Agatha's kind of face palming.
This is what
Oh, boy.
happens when you don't restore your stores. Every time, love.
I forget, okay? As he takes another bite.
Aya raises his
It's
hand and asks, Did you even check the bag of holding to see if you had any metal in there?"
As he's like halfway through the bite, he's like stops and he's just like wide-eyed and he goes, "Oh yeah."
and you realize I'm a literal mechanic. I have metal a lot. If you need anything.
We just see a horrified look on Cleric's face. He goes, "You're supposed to go outside."
Agatha rises up, almost taller than she should be, and Cleric, you feel her hammer hit you right in the back of the head. Heavy smack in the back of the head.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I deserved that. That was deserved.
You ate my pan for no reason.
I did. No, I'm so sorry.
She starts hitting your shoulder with her hammer.
Ow! Ow! Stop it! Knock it off!
No!
Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing today. I will be going to buy new utensils.
Ow! Stop! Stop! I'm gonna go check on the children. Ow!
She hits you in the back of the knee.
Ow!
It's just straight up the Mario hammer. Just
I'm hobbling towards the stairs.
You better stop eating me pans!
Okay, I will.
All I hear.
Ow!
All I'm
You
imagining.
just
All
hear
I'm
creaking, you
imagining
just-
is just the.
He's just clutching his knee.
All I'm imagining is just like the Mario
hobbling up
hammer.
the stairs. He goes, "I deserve that." Yep. Oh, I'm
just
coming.
imagining like the Smash Brothers hammer, just do 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 do, just bang bang.
After a little bit of laughter, you hear knocking at the main hall entrance, the door to your estate.
Oh,
I got it. Grim steps up with like a homemade like he is essentially taken. Yeah. What?
Oh, Eldon.
It doesn't really matter. They're one and the same.
Eldon.
Eldon makes like a
Grelden.
makeshift like breakfast burrito by taking a thing of softened toast that's been smothered in butter, putting eggs in it, bacon, and whatever else he could fit in there, honestly, and walking to the door.
The eggs.
I mean, you could do it with a pancake too.
Oh yeah, I could, but I
There's
wanted
also
more.
flatbread in this world.
Well, yeah, but
well, don't
Ghost
judge
was the
the
first-
man on his
You know
on
what?
his coast. Alright?
I'm a strong, independent nightmare who don't need no butter, so you can fuck up.
Except you used a lot of it. Anyways,
You did.
so you
Yes,
open
I did.
the door.
You don't
Eldon?
need it. He just had it.
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Knock, knock. Open up the door. Yeah.
Knock, knock,
As
open
you
up the door.
open up the door, you see towering over you, at least ahead, is a large, muscular, orcish woman
Oh.
with long red hair.
Oh.
What's
Okay.
funny?
Connie, your dominatrix is here for you.
Instantly, I
You don't
look
have
at
to say it
Calandra
like
and
that.
looks at Connie.
It's not like, well,
You just see
it's not just that, okay?
with his two
Jeez.
children, just like he leans from out of like behind, like from like the side of the wall, holding his two children. Like, oh,
It's not just that.
It's not just that. It's a big portion of it, but it's not just that.
Kinda like
walks through the
Shuffles. He
door.
kind of like looks down and kind of shuffles over, almost like a child who's been like called by a disappointed parent or something. And just kind of
Oh my goodness.
Hey, hi.
She picks you up, Connie, and starts squeezing you.
Okay, very tight. Hi.
She lets go, sets you down, and plants a big fat smooch on you.
Oh, by the way, Eldon has fully walked away and is gorging on this goddamn homemade burrito.
That's fair.
It's just like Peter B. Parkering it, just oh. Sounds like a fucking
Well, I
puffer
got
fish.
to Leados with little trouble.
Yeah, we had a portal here, so it was a lot easier.
I bet. I also teleported here.
Oh.
The captain
Shoot,
forwarded the
yeah.
cash.
Wait. Oh shoot. Wait. The car. Where did we leave that? Where did?
That is currently in the stables of Ebonwood with the horses.
The horse is just giving it like that's a weird fucking horse.
It's like, hey, new guy, what are you doing here? It just doesn't respond.
No, it just
That's
goes.
what I thought.
Oh, I get it.
I got you. All right.
Ah, right. Inanimate
We'll
object.
leave you alone.
alright.
Right, I forgot. I'm talking to an inanimate object. You do you, man.
You do you, man. But now Torbatha is here as well.
Come on in. We've got food. By the way,
Yeah, I made like
many
kind
people
of
we
like
got going
eggs
on
and
here?
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there was eggs, but there's like pancakes and different stuff. And he just kind of like drags her over to like some of the food that specifically he made.
She starts piling it on a plate.
So we got about 10 people in this house right now.
at the moment,
Yeah, looks about.
plus your kids, if you're counting them.
Garance walks out with even more food. Some of it you don't actually recognize the dish, but it seems to be breakfasty enough.
Slimy yet satisfying.
It's
No one's questioning it.
It's oddly confusing. One of them seems to be very gelatinous and reminds you of a slime.
It's just Jello.
It's just Jello.
I'm pretty sure Eldon would know what Jello is.
No one in this world knows what Jello is.
Jello.
Nobody's. You're telling me
No
that in
one's
the
invented Jello before.
I think the closest Eldon.
Wait, so Grant's just invented Jello at us?
Garance just invented Jello at you.
Oh,
I think the closest thing he would have seen is like a rice pudding or something.
Well, even that requires Jello.
I mean,
and then he
technically Jello's a brand name, I believe. So
Yeah.
Gelatin.
It would be gelatin.
Gelatin, yes. It is a gelatin substance. I mean, but most people just call it Jello nowadays. Like, it doesn't even matter. Yeah.
Like you don't
It's-
search for something, you Google something.
Yeah. It's
you don't
back
get a
when-
tissue, you get a Kleenex.
Yeah. It's like back when video game stations first came out and everything was a Game Boy.
I've hated those days.
Like Robits and Game Boy.
And your Tetris and your Pac-Man and your Donkey Kong.
And your Segas.
And your Donkey Kong.
You playing on one of those game stations?
You playing that Yugi Mans again?
You playing that Donkey?
Are you playing that El Dong Ring?
Hey yo!
That
What is
sounds
it?
like
What is
something
it?
completely
Smell
different.
dong ring?
Dirk Souls?
We got that one of those dirt souls.
Dirk for ya.
From
Anyway,
Biosoft.
Jello. That's crazy.
So yeah, he
Jello.
created Jello. And
Okay.
also he places a casserole on the table as well.
Huh.
We know what casserole is.
Yeah, do we know what that is?
Yeah, well,
I'm just, you know-
okay.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what a
drop-
casserole is. It's a breakfast casserole essentially. It's kind of like when you take your Thanksgiving stuff and throw it in all in a casserole.
Yeah, it's just like he made it from the leftovers.
Yeah, it's like he made it from the leftover breakfast materials.
Oh, that's cool.
And topped it with like with pancake pieces.
I'm
You know
not
what?
iron deficient. I'm iron
Oh.
efficient
All you are is
because I'm
iron,
made
dude.
of it. I am metal.
Also, at this point, Eldon has finished the burrito and has now created the world's first, like, breakfast hot dog. Breakfast corn dog. Have you ever seen one of those? It's like a sausage wrapped in, like, fucking pancake.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, he's doing that at the moment.
Yeah. So.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. And Connie will like rush into the kitchen where his garage is also parked, and he kind of runs in there. You hear some like clanking and different sounds as he then pulls out this container that's like it kind of looks like a crock pot almost, but not quite. And he takes that out and places it onto that next to where the food that Ron's brought out as well. Right, and we made this as well. And he kind of opens it, and there's like this smoky, like dry, like kind of the effect of dried ice essentially, as it just kind of seeps out of it. There we go.
Is it what
Is
I
that-
think it is?
Probably not.
Well, here.
Is that like ice cream?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. It's like it's flash frozen.
Flash frozen. Oh, I saw a prototype for that at one of the World's Fairs. Though I never saw it in action.
Yeah, I mean, just try it. It's good. I think. I hope. Wait, hold on. Kind of like dip the spoon in there.
Wait, hold on.
Eats it.
Is this poisonous?
Okay, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Ron takes his non-shadow hand and also dips finger.
Yeah, he just cleric appears with 2 babies in his arms. Like, hey, yo, Mike, can I try?
Yeah,
Might
go
have
for
put
it.
just a little bit too much liquid nitrogen in there, my boy.
Yeah.
It's just like
Again.
you
This is. I think it's still good though.
It's still
just put this. You just put your hand in. Ah, it takes the cesium 123.
Yes, I can taste hints of frozen and cold.
Oh wait, hold on. He kind of like
wait.
breaks
Takes
out
out
this small.
yeah.
what is it,
I forgot. I don't think cleric can taste anything that's not metal.
Give me a second. I break out the small container and like put some in a bowl, and then sprinkle out more of that substance that was seen to have been used the first time around when Honey gave him I believe it was a cake.
It was a red velvet cake
It
specifically.
was a red velvet cake, and sprinkles the substance on, and then kind of hands it out to here. Try that.
Adam's gonna grab some of his books. He's like, I finished breakfast. I'm gonna go to the loom and set up my office.
Oh, that's real creamy.
Yeah.
Before you leave, Advent, I have a very important question. I must
Alright.
ask the Nightmen.
Okay.
Are me and Caladra now members of this Nightmen brigade?
Yeah, no
Well,
shit.
I mean,
yes.
I
Duh.
think so. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I would assume so. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not the one that makes the call.
As a matter of fact, hey, Caladra, can you do me a small favor real quick?
Sure.
I would honestly say, like, out of everybody,
And
Burke can make the best call.
he
He's-
just kind of hands you the babies.
Oh,
Oh.
and-
He hands me the babies?
and-
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Caladra,
It's like-
you see a dwarvish child, completely, fleshy. Just it is a dwarvish child.
Yes,
then
I am
you
a
look-
normal human child.
You look to your other arm and you see a mechanical marvel.
Oh my god.
I just like, can you just hold him like this, and you set your arms, and he's just like adjusting your arms and stuff, and then you just
the metal baby is heavy. it's probably somewhere around 50 to 60 pounds.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
I just imagine.
and then he's like, okay, and then sorry, I just need you to hold on to him real quick, and you see him like set the bottles like bottles in each of their mouths. One has regular baby formula. The other one has like watered down oil. Not actual water, but it's like
not as
It's a
strong.
lot less thick than
Got less kick.
Yeah.
I just imagine that one of them at least has like a mute function, so that when they start crying, you can just turn the volume down.
Like
I like one of them at least. Like, which one, though?
Probably.
Either or.
I
Probably
don't
the
mechanical
know.
one.
No, the dwarf, baby.
Obviously the dwarf baby.
I was also gonna say
You just take one of their nipples and turn it 180 degrees.
Dwarf maybe have some bits of like mechanicalness in
Well,
them.
the orcish child's eyes glow.
Orcish?
Or sorry,
Dwarvish?
dwarvish. Dwarvish child's eyes glow.
Infidelity.
That's actually really cool. That'd be terrifying
both
to
of
play
their
as them as a
eyes-
character.
The way I
Both of
see
their
it
eyes
is-
glow, but I will say that the mechanical child's heart you can actually see beating, mostly because it hasn't developed a lot of armor around itself.
Damn.
Oh, the way
So it's like slightly see-through, so you can see like like the
into
fake.
it.
You can see like mechanical baby muscle and that's so
And
cool,
you
but
can
also
see
really
the,
creepy.
You can see the beating mechanical heart.
So to put it in like Fallout 4 terms, one of them is like a prototype synth, and the other one's like a version 3.
Well, one of them is a real baby, and one of them is also a real baby, but just mechanical.
Yeah, one of them's a real mechanical baby. The other one's just a real fleshy baby.
Yeah, but seeing Caladra hold babies, I just furiously sketches in his notebook.
Like a fanfic artist.
He's making
And-
plans.
Oh.
To reference the performance check I made on that is a 25.
25. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
It's beautifully
are you
sketched.
blushing? Are you blushing right now as you're drawing that?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Cool. When you do,
He only
you'll see
blushes
the
when
look-
he realizes that he drew the babies to look similar to him and Caladra.
Cool. Lipstick.
Okay, Cleric obviously notices this because my perception is just terrifying. He just like kind of looks at Aya, giving him like that knowing look, and just like a smile on his face, just like a shit-eating grin, just starts to like, show
Wiggles
just, like,
eyebrows. You get like the creak.
she's like, oh, hold on, just like squirts WD-40, and then it's just smooth now, and then he does like a whole wiggle of his eye. No.
Anyways, as
just
you all
unscrew
are,
their head.
as you
Just too
all-
focused on the children, and not dropping them.
As you all are gathered around this breakfast table, just kind of chilling, you know, having fun, talking, especially after the extremely stressful moment before.
Can I also say that Eldon, like, out of the corner of his eye, is just trying to make one of the kids laugh by making dumb faces?
Well, they're like babies.
Oh, yeah,
Well, they're a year
babies
old.
laugh.
Yeah, babies love
They're
that
almost
shit.
a year old now.
One of them is bawling, the other one is cackling.
I do the trick where I change my eye shape and color.
You just like grow
Starts
a
doing
clown
RGB.
nose. Like grow a clown
One's got
nose.
gamer eyeballs.
I have the gamer irises.
But as you sit around the table and laugh and have fun, it's peaceful, and that's where we're gonna go on break.
Finally.
That's
Finally.
All right, we'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes, guys.
I wonder how long it's gonna last.
I know, you see,
And we're
somehow
back.
the world's gonna change for me and be so wonderful. You
And
count
the
it down.
Godfrey hallucination.
Okay. Yep, there we go.
That's an iCarly reference.
He's like Freddy. Yeah, okay, I get it.
So, you guys are just sitting around the table, just kind of chilling, having fun.
I'm making weird faces
We're on
at
campfire,
children.
singing a campfire song.
No.
something campfire song.
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E.
Anyways, Garance is kind of divvying out the Jello so that everyone can have a taste. He's cutting them into perfect cubes somehow.
He just has an ice maker full of them. What's this strange contraption? It is an ice maker.
Don't ask me how he cuts them into perfect cubes, but he does.
But what does it do? It makes ice.
You fucking.
But anyways, so he passes out the gelatin and just looks at everyone. Go ahead, try it.
What flavor is it?
It should be tangerine.
Cleric kind of looks over at Connie, like, holding his hand, like, this stuff.
Oh, right, yeah. It takes that, and it's like in this. It's basically in like a seasoning container, as he just kind of like shakes it over the gelatin.
The cleric kind of just like reaches like a cat towards this shaker, just like.
Oh yeah, yes, you can. It makes more sense.
Eldon takes a bite of it and is immediate.
He just like starts. He just like slowly puts it in his bag of holding while making direct eye contact with Connie.
Wait, did he just steal the Jello?
What? No, he took the shaker that allows him to taste stuff that's special.
Gotcha. Sorry.
DM, would you say that this gelatin stuff, this foreign magical food, who could ever think of it, taste would remind him of like caviar or stuff he'd have at like a rich person's house?
It'd definitely be somewhat similar. It'd probably remind you of it, yeah.
Like figgy pudding?
I've never actually had figgy pudding before.
I've never had it either.
He just wants to flaunt how rich he is.
Figgy pudding is just like a brick of dried fruit and other shit.
Definitely not like figgy pudding.
But then why do they call it pudding?
Because they're stupid.
Well, I mean,
Because it's European.
The Brits have different puddings that are actually puddings.
Oh right, I forgot. We were talking about the British. They're all brain damaged.
Anyway,
did everything they could to get all the spices in the world, only to eat beans and
use
toast.
none of them. Use none of them. Then again, they sold them all.
Just so they could buy more beans and toast.
So,
if you can't tell, we're American. Anyways, moving on.
Apologies to all of our British viewers.
Oh no! That was never. No, fuck you.
No, I don't regret putting the tea in the harbor.
I'm still gonna apologize to all of our British viewers, because why not? Anyways, so
Tuesday, isn't it?
I'd waste Earl Grey any day.
I mean, I kid you not. In my phone, when the assistant refers to a text from my mom or something, it will say "in it" because her name is "It's me, mom, in it."
In it.
Okay. Now we can go back to the joke gone.
Yep. To the drug god? What? Let's go back.
I don't know what he's doing.
Drug
I'm
god.
beginning to feel like a drug god.
I said joke gun.
Oh, okay. So you're all in the dining hall, just kind of chilling. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Athens just kind of like poking at the Jello, just like.
What are you?
It's tangerine. It's not
Why is it still
as good as I'd like.
It's very
It
good.
moves so much. Are you sure this is food?
Yes. Garance takes one of the perfect cubes and just puts it in his mouth, And he kind of
This reminds me of
Grabs it, chews on it.
the texture, the
Tastes
consistency.
like
reminds
sand
me-
skipper. Boiled
tastes-
sand skipper.
The texture reminds me of a gelatinous cube I once. I mean, this is very good.
I mean, I
Of all
wouldn't
I'm
judge. That makes
of
sense.
all people, I would question why you ate a gelatinous cube. It's not you, Cleric.
I didn't.
I mean, if anyone could handle the acid, it'd probably be you.
I didn't eat it.
Tastes fine, but it reminds
mean,
me of
I did-
caviar.
I did eat it, but I didn't eat it.
You ate it.
don't know what that means.
When you
Orbitha
do
grabs
something
3
like-
more cubes and puts them on her plate.
And in the background, Connie's kind of like sitting in between Burke and Torbitha as he's just kind of casually eating, while the other two are basically kind of like they're bonding over orc shit, basically.
Yep.
Like they're just like passing stories and stuff back and forth.
Would you,
I will cast silence on.
Would I be sitting next to Connie?
You'd be
Well,
sitting near him probably because
You'd
he's
be sitting
sandwiched by.
maybe on the other side of Burke.
He is sandwiched between Burke and Torbitha at the moment for Connie at least.
It's just kind of like low-key hoping Rashiel shows up.
That's fair. Understand.
That is fair and understandable.
Yeah. He's just low-key hoping it, whatever happens.
It's just like, I mean, if people are spontaneously showing up, I mean, can I add someone to the list?
Can I at least get a booty call out of this?
Let's have like Bogren show up, despite the fact that he's several miles away.
Several hundred miles away.
How do you know that?
I'm the fucking DM.
How do you know that? Bro, I asked that question earlier and I got shit for it, man.
Well deserved shit for it though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Bert kind of goes back and he's like, do you like trim your like kind of keep up your tusks? Because I find like sometimes like taking like a little like kind of scratching at the side of them to kind of like point them a little bit actually like really helps with it, and it makes it just
Torbitha's tusks, while not as pronounced as some orcs, are still more pronounced than yours, Burke. And I think it's mostly just due to the fact that she doesn't have much time when she's on the ship to upkeep the tusks as much as you do.
Is she like a full orc?
She is a full orc. Yes.
Yeah.
She is.
I
she is
would
a
also
full...
say that could also be a part of like why her.
Yeah,
tusks
Burke is
are-
only half.
Yeah.
Tusks have a bit of hard work to do as far
Sounds
as
like my wife.
as far as they go.
Yes, I can't do many female voices, Cookie. Fuck off.
What do you want from me? Do you want my firstborn?
Cookie's just mad his wife sounds like everyone else. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
You know what, Cookie? You sound like you drop low tier loot. I'm just gonna say it.
Actually, he's gotta like
you sound like
No,
you
no,
dropped
he said
some in
cookie,
the-
not cleric.
Oh yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
And your knees are ashy. Get out of here.
At least I use my knees. Anyway, for more than skin. Anyway.
Hey,
Yeah, sorry.
shit,
Sorry.
alright.
Sorry.
Anyways, the reason Colin asking no shoes all right?
Dial it back a little, bro. Just dial it back a little bit. I will throw you.
Bobba-dooba-doo.
I'm kidding. Where were
The
we?
track is lost now. I don't
Right,
know.
sorry.
We're on track
So-
and then we
sorry.
now I don't know where we are.
You and Torbitha were
Burke and
talking about
Torbitha were
tusks.
talking about tusk care.
Also,
We're
real
getting
quick,
tusk
real
size.
That I
quick.
started.
It's not like I'm good at doing more than one type of female voice either. Most of what I do are old ladies.
That's fair very true.
That is true. It's
Anyways,
very
God, I wish I could do an old lady.
I don't. Hey, yo, me too. So, anyways,
Tusk hair.
So basically, my tusks are like. I don't know.
Well,
Shouting over the voices in my head for no apparent reason.
this
I
is
think I might have
nice.
pretty. I don't know.
Anyways, right. Eldon had a book thingy. Yeah, right. That you three nerd guys were looking at, right?
Oh. The journal?
right. The journal. Yeah. I didn't get to look at that.
There's also this book, about the Nexus and all that.
Right. There's a lot of reading.
Eldon.
I've read
Sorry.
this.
Now-
Please
now
do
I'm-
not read this. It is painful.
Eldon shoots you a look
Right.
of just like, don't fuck around with that thing.
I've already done it.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're not dead. So that's good, but did you get useful info from that?
Actually, quite a bit. The man who wrote this book is called Leados.
Leados.
Would I know that?
I'm gonna roll a history check. I don't know if I know that, but I'm
Go ahead.
Wait a minute, the
roll
book was
con.
in my was
Okay.
in my head.
Yes, but you don't know the info from it. Mostly because all of the knowledge from the Nexus is still locked behind a wall.
I got 23.
23. Connie, you don't know who Libros is. The place you came from didn't really believe in gods. So it was kind of a shock when you came out of the mountain to see all the different worshippings that went on. And it was rather strange, to say the least.
I mean, there was this god who used to give a bunch of harvests to people. He got very upset when people got too greedy and took away the food, and he became a god of famine for a bit, and then he exiled himself to the Nexus.
Huh.
I forget. I forget. Was
Um,
Sukhan in that book? I forget if
That's
Sukhan
rough.
was in
No,
that
he
book.
was not. He was not.
Okay.
Advin, as you're telling them about this story, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
I was about to say he's relaying
Or
knowledge
sorry,
from the
intelligence
book.
save. Intelligence save.
Oh yeah.
Shit gonna happen.
That look Eldon gave you was no shit. He may not know what's in that book, but he knows enough about the Nexus to say fuck that.
27.
You only take 8 points of psychic damage.
Ah!
You okay?
It gives me a little headache to share said knowledge, but it's worth it to
No.
share knowledge.
Oh,
No, the
right.
book doesn't
Forbidden
see-
knowledge.
The book
You
doesn't
see
want him run his
a small
mouth.
bit of black ichor begin to leak from Advin's nose.
I just wipe it off, ignore that.
Edmund, you
Sure
were
you're
warned.
okay.
You were warned not to run your mouth with that thing.
I was not warned, I was advised, and I chose to ignore it.
Yes.
Given that it's a
I didn't
stupid
even
decision,
share
I'm
the
elected to
name.
ignore it.
I didn't even share the name, I just shared something about said
And
person.
that's the only reason why the damage wasn't higher.
I like how it's just gonna be him breaking the rules with being like, well, I didn't do it that hard. I didn't break them that bad. Shut up.
But officer, I didn't hit him that hard. He just happened to die after I shot him. It's not my fault the bullet killed him.
Sir, officer, I promise I only went 1 mile above the speed limit. I wasn't speeding.
It's not
You
my
ran
fault.
over-
You didn't know about
you ran
friendly
over-
fire.
Officer, my only crime was speeding. Those 10 people I ran over have nothing to do with this.
I love how he's equating to everything to murder. I'm just like, I broke the rules a little bit.
And then the officer just goes, you committed
It's
manslaughter,
a little
and...
bit of light treason.
But Advent, the knowledge in that book, it's not from mortal eyes. The fact that you're still alive means that the book lets you live because of it. You shouldn't go.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna go share it.
Your funeral.
I appreciate the warning, Eldon, but if you chose to continue adventure with me, you're gonna find out I do lots of dumb things for knowledge. It's the reason I'm so wise, because I learned from my mistakes.
That's not wisdom, that's stupidity. But I'll let you find that out on your own.
Listen, I don't make the same mistake often. It's called willingly choosing to.
But it's also called recklessness, which I know a lot about.
It sounds to me more like a risk-reward situation.
It very much is, and it's worth it every time.
I can't argue that either, because I am also a wizard, and I also believe, some sacrifices have to be made in order for knowledge.
And And I studied like a wizard, and I know that even I knew back then, as gullible as I was, that you don't mess around with things you don't understand.
Says the man who created a spell that he shouldn't have.
The only reason that spell didn't work is because somebody fucked it up.
So who are you blaming in that sense? You? Or the caster?
Probably one of my professors. Dumb bastard.
It wasn't any of your professors, Alden. It was Trigoth who interrupted the spell.
If Trigoth hadn't interrupted it, it would have worked.
Yep, and your friend would have been lost to the song.
No, there was no song. So I'm assuming... So you looked over my calculations, then?
Quite very interesting.
I'll admit.
How did someone like you cast such a high circle spell?
Simple. I cheated.
Cheated?
I cheated. I used something of a higher circle. I infused a crystal with raw magic, then used the crystal as a catalyst.
And you call me reckless?
The difference is, you're 600. I was 20. I didn't know any better.
You learned there's a fine line you hit of taking risks and reward. These are risks I'm willing to take in order to share knowledge to the people that need to know.
Well, I won't stop you, but I can't say there won't be someone trying to stop you.
Consequences come from everything.
Speaking of knowledge and stuff, have you guys looked at that journal? Can I see it, please? I haven't gotten to, and I keep hearing about it.
Remember, I did tell you to share.
Yes. And kind of like gimme hands at it.
I guess. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it.
Whoever has it.
I believe. Burke was the last one to have it because Eldon wouldn't give it if Burke wasn't the one to have it.
Yeah, Burke kind of like yawns as he pulls it out from the back, from his backpack, and just kind of like, yeah, here you go. Kind of hands it over.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna step outside for a bit. I need some fresh air. And Advent proceeds to grab some of his stuff and head out through the front door.
And Advent, as you head out the front door, you see, walking up to the estate, Cetus.
Cetus, what are you doing here?
Oh, Advent, hey, how's it going?
It's going okay. It's been like, what, over a year since we last saw each other?
Well, I mean, yeah.
What brings you here?
Well, I just heard that you guys had been gone for a bit, and have you guys been noticing anything
weird? Weird how?
He motions towards the streets of the Evenon sector, and you notice that the normal guards here in the Evenon sector would normally be wearing their cobalt-colored garb, but as you look at them, they're all wearing these almost pearl-like white armor suits.
Pearlescent, almost.
Real quick, would I have smelled him?
Burke, yeah, you probably smelled Cetus coming up.
Okay. I just kind of appear outside.
Fair.
Just kind of like leaning against the wall as they like notice.
Beyond a uniform change. I don't really see much difference, except maybe just a few more on patrols.
It's weird. It's like there's been a lot of changes to the other kingdoms. Durinthon's the only one that's been kind of staying the same, which is unusual.
But are more guards infected with weird parasites?
No,
They kind of just like, show up.
It's not like that. Oh, hi, Burke.
Eldon's like talking to Garance about like, so how did you get around the icing problem? And then he looks over to Burke and just like, where the fuck did he?
Cleric's following closely behind because he saw Burke get up and leave and just like, oh, where's he going?
Well, I mean, yeah, the people here. It's a lot more quiet at night. Have you noticed that? I'm just now noticing that.
I went to the market today, and there was maybe 30 people, and that was in the Enders sector. It was barren compared to how it usually is.
Well, this late at night, yeah. Normally it'd still be bustling a long time.
DM, how long has it been since we've left? Because it's only been like, what, 3...
It has been 3 days. And Burke, you probably noticed over the year that these certain things were changing. I mean, more and more you notice that well, actually, you wouldn't be here, Burke. It's been well over a year since you've been here.
I think Eldon would have known because he was out.
Eldon and Connie would have. Well, no, Connie wasn't here either.
I just made a realization.
Well, I think Burke went back to Leados a few times.
Yeah, so I think during the few times he was here, the changes probably would have happened.
Cleric has to go pick up his new skin.
What?
What?
His new skin?
What is this, Fortnite, or is this some sort of like creepy Texas Chainsaw Massacre bullshit?
I forgot that Cleric had commissioned that dragon dude, or it was something he wanted.
It was a cloak.
So you never you commissioned the first dragon dude for a cloak,
right?
Which you did get.
Yeah. Who was it that I was?
You were
commissioned.
You were trying to go to Desh to go to a blacksmith guy to get better armor or something, and we never did that. We never did that.
It wasn't arm. It was new. It was to replace my skin.
To get
my
rid
outer.
of the dent.
Yeah. I still wanted to do that, despite the fact that the dent is gone.
Well, you'd have to go all the way back to Desh for that.
Can we say for the sake of...
I'm gonna say no.
Not his whole body.
You would
his
have
arm.
to travel all the way back to Dash. And
You're
did already
probably
get a new arm.
Khan.
You did already get a new arm.
Probably mail Khan and slowly have him ship it over.
You email him.
Just like,
depending on who it is, I have a literal book about your entire physiology.
And on top of that, you did already get a
I might be
new
able to
arm
do
from Connie
something.
and stuff. Made out of black dragon scales.
I kind of... Okay.
I think we're out of black dragon scales at this point, but
I think Cleric has already asked Connie to kind of match the arm, like keep the arm, but replace his skin.
Perhaps change his color a little bit.
Like to match the arm, to kind of just give him a little fresh look, and his armor his armor is really old, and it's old and battered, so he kind of was already planning on getting it replaced.
Evan's gonna start making his way to the market to go check this stuff out himself.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Take it to the Enders Market.
Really.
It's weird, for sure. Burke,
I'm
you
just
wanna come with, like old times.
Oh, hold on. Should we bring the rest of the Nightmen?
Yeah, we should probably at least tell people where we're going. I'm used to kind of just disappearing, but
yeah.
Well,
good now.
So I will walk back in. Hey, we were gonna go check out the market. You guys want to come?
Fuck it. I've got nothing better to do.
Torvitha looks at Burke and she's like, I need to get some sleep.
I'll join you.
Wait, so now it's getting like nighttime?
It's getting to like later afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn towards Agatha and just be like, are you okay with the kids?
I'll watch the kids, you go.
And he's just gonna kind of look at Caladra. He's like, can you hand the babies over?
I hand the babies over.
I
give them one final little where you're up in their when you're in their face and you're like, ooh.
Adam's just kind of carrying Nina at the moment, just kind of petting her. Just like when he's not carrying it, he has like a little bag over his shoulder where she just kind of hangs out.
I will say, Connie, when you walk outside, what's the element that you... It's Zenithanthem, right?
Yeah, Zenithanthem.
Just from your basic knowledge of Zenithanthem, you would notice that all these pearlescent guards are wearing Zenithanthem armor.
What the?
What's going on?
Where did they get that?
Oh, are we out? Are we
They
out already?
shouldn't.
Well, if you guys want to be outside, I kind of assumed you all went outside.
Where did? At this point, Connie will go and walk up to one of the guards and kind of firmly put a hand on his shoulder and turn him to face him. Where'd you get that armor?
New standard issue.
From who?
The barracks.
Which way?
Towards the castle? I'm sorry, who are you?
I won't say a word and he'll just walk over towards the castle.
Hey!
I am so sorry for my friend. I'll go get him.
Eldon walks out in his new look, which you can show the stream if you want.
I'll wait till the new player screen is done.
He comes out in a new look, the new scraggly look that you can all look at in character description. It's just like, what's all the hubbub?
Connie just took up about someone.
Avin's following shortly after.
Something about the armor, I guess.
Do I see the armor they're wearing?
Yeah, it's this strange pearlescent color that you haven't really seen before.
Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
Yeah.
Well, technically you've seen it on Connie's chest plate.
Not in this formation. Is what I'm gonna say, so it's kind of hard to recognize.
9 plus 7, 16.
There's no magic coming off of it. Seems to be mundane.
Alright. Can't have one breakfast without shit starting. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, Avin's behind Connie, trying to keep up. Like, what is going on? I've never seen you this freaked out, Connie.
That armor is made from something that, as far as I know, the only two people who know how to make that specific composite, me and the professor. So I'm a little concerned as to why someone knows exactly what I've been doing.
Okay. Tell me, what is this stuff then?
It's a material that is called Zenithanthem.
What now?
Zenithanthem. It's not really from around here.
Zenithanthem?
Anthem. Like
anthem.
Like a theme, anthem.
Okay.
Have we caught up to them?
Highly flexible, but also highly durable.
Oh yeah.
What my main armor is made out of, as I kind of knock on my chest plate.
Okay.
Oi!
It's like it's
Connie,
different.
What's got you spooked?
The armor. It's like
it's not normal, as you put it. It's made of something called Zenithanthem.
Zenithanthem.
Can I roll a history check to see if I've heard of that?
Yeah, make a history check.
Like Avin's just kind of like standing there, like Zenithanthem.
He's just like playing with the word on his mouth.
12 12 plus 7, 19.
You've never heard of Zenyatham.
Okay.
That Dracon palette really is tough with that word, eh?
But can
it's not normal. I'm used to speaking Draconian.
How does it feel for Kaladra to say Zenyatham? As a Dracon herself, how does it feel for how would it feel for her to say Zenyatham? Her being a Dracon.
It's like some sort of tongue twister for them or something.
Yeah, like
it's like when you're used to speaking Draconian, it's just like, what?
I like,
Yeah, that zeal. Yeah, that zeal.
She's just like, she's trying to say it under her breath because she knows it, like, she's like, I don't think I can say it either, but she's not trying to draw attention to the fact that she can. So she's just like, she's trying to say it without anyone noticing.
Just like whispering the how to pronounce it, like, city anthem,
It's just like it's just like in the court jester when they're all like, the vessel with the pestle is the brew that is true. Pointing to the flag with the dragon. The vessel with the pestle is the brew that is true.
Zenyatham. I've never heard of a metal. I've never heard of a metal like that.
Well, apparently it's what's made of what Connie has on his chest.
Is that what my armor is made out of?
It clanks on it like bunk bunk.
No, Clank, it is definitely not what your armor is made out of.
It's a highly flexible yet highly durable composite that I use in a lot of the things that I make. And it's something that is not exactly the most easy to synthesize. So the fact that someone else has already done this in something with I'm pretty sure that they don't have a fabricator, or they should, because that's something they should be able to do. So I'm a little concerned.
If I could get a piece of it, I might be able to examine it, but I'd need the right tools.
Clearly something's going down. Connie wants to go to the barrack. Cetus is saying there's something going on in the market.
Well, if Connie says there's something going on in the barracks, we should probably follow him. Also, hi. We've met once. My name's Cetus.
Howdy. Hey, Cetus.
Yo, how's it going? Your grandma.
Oh.
Eldon.
Right. Eldon. Got it.
Hello, I am Alden.
Wait. Hold up. The musical Wizard of the Wastes? The student of Trigoth?
Unfortunately, Trigoth has passed.
Oh. I'm real sorry to hear that. I didn't know. My
I've heard that
condolences.
Irida the Blue has also passed?
What did you say, Aya?
I heard that Irida the Blue has also passed.
Yeah, along with the Car the Red in the Elniran Empire.
I also heard Bearing the Orange has also recently done some stuff.
She kind of passed, sort of.
It's a long story. What about them having this armor has you concerned, Connie?
Let's not from here.
Yeah.
Where is it from then? A different country, perhaps?
No, I think he's talking about something else. Another dimension. Or some other plane of reality.
Sort of. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I've never heard of anyone with yours or Garance's level of capabilities. Is it possible that another of your area has arrived?
I mean, Professor got here, so maybe. It wouldn't be impossible.
Lightning's not supposed to strike twice, so...
I'd be surprised if it struck 3 times, but...
If it's gonna strike twice, it might strike twice.
You
I've
know,
been corrected before.
it's a small world, surprisingly. There could be many things going on. So, shall we go to the barracks then?
Smaller.
And Connie will just kind of keep walking.
Okay.
Alright.
Even faster.
As you continue your walk, Cetus hurries with you. We're coming up on the Cobalt Castle right now. Should be in the... and that's not right. Connie,
What?
you would notice rifles in their hands. Coil rifles, specifically.
Hang on.
The same coils that are in your hammer.
His left eye starts to twitch.
This isn't their armory. I've been working with them for almost 9 months at this point, and I've never seen anything advanced as that.
I don't know what's going on.
I believe nothing's outsource for him.
Connie's kind of losing it, guys.
I put my hand on Connie's shoulder. Hey, breathe. Deep breath in.
As you move further forward towards the entrance of the kobold castle, you notice that the guards are just standing there, stoic. And as they see you approach, halt. State your business.
Let me handle this. It's me, Eldon Vordoon. Well, you know me as Grim. I've been working with the Cobalt Guard, right?
Yeah.
Cobalt Guard as sort of a pseudo-sheriff. I need access to whatever room you're holding. It might have some valuable information to a case.
I'm sorry, Sir Grim, but you do not have clearance to enter this area.
Under whose authority?
Under the authority of the Obsidian Council.
Obsidian Council?
Oh, what?
Oh, the what now?
The Obsidian Council.
The council.
Since when is that a
thing?
Authority here?
I thought the
authority for the past 3 months.
I thought the king holds authority, not the council.
How was that instated?
It was announced well over 3 months ago, as they bring out a piece of paper that has this very intricate symbol drawn on it, and a notice that says, "From this day forth, the Obsidian Council shall hold dominion over all police and economic actions of the Ebnon sector of Leados, along with its subsequent country."
Does it have like a signature on it or something?
It has the signature of the king.
So wait a minute, hold on. I've been working with these guys for the past 9 months, and this happened 3 months ago.
Yes.
Wouldn't... I'm talking to you, DM. So, if that's the case, would I have known anything about this, or would they have not told me?
Eldon, you've never seen this notice before in your life.
Not even as Grim?
Nope.
Why wasn't I informed of this?
That is suspicious.
It could have been recently passed down.
He said 3 months ago. I was with them for 9.
But news travels slow sometimes.
Cleric is going to approach the guards. Is there any way for you to let us in?
I'm sorry, Sir Cleric, but there is not.
Connie will kind of like walk, kind of while everyone's talking to the guards, kind of step aside and sort of walk away as best as he can to be unnoticed. You want me to make a stealth check or anything for that?
Yeah, make a stealth check, why don't you?
Okay.
Cleric is gonna do something probably very stupid.
While he's doing that, Eldon will look at these guards and say,
30-20.
If this was over 3 months ago, then why wasn't I informed then?
I don't know, sir.
Guys, I think we should go talk to the king.
You got a dirty 20 to kind of slip away.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
And I would like to.
I heard you, Claire. You're gonna do.
I would like to release my drone.
Okay.
And potentially and go into the building with it.
As you release the drone and send it into the building, you see... Well, make a stealth check for your drone real quick.
Okay. Shoot. Science was it a plus? I thought it was a +3.
I think we had owl stats on that, which is like a +3.
Yeah.
+3 to stealth.
Yeah,
I would say if there's an issue, we could probably take it up to the king.
The king is currently out at the moment.
Oh, well, what about the other two?
All of the kings went out on a family trip earlier this week.
That's oddly convenient.
I just follow orders, sir.
That's an 11.
I believe
11? I'd say roll it with advantage, Connie, because no one's noticing you right now.
Alright.
Pardon me, guard.
That is a... That's a 15.
Okay.
14.
Yes, sir. What would you like to know?
I heard that there was a new pope appointed. Is he perhaps also on that trip?
Oh, I was muted. Oh, I'm
No.
stupid.
Pope Leandros is still within the castle of Durnthon.
Is it possible that we could possibly make an audience with him?
If you wish to go to the Golden Halls, you can go right across towards the Durnthon sector.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. Leandros knows us.
Okay. There's two ways I can go about doing this. Because
if you smack one of the guards, I'm gonna smack you.
No, okay, so here's the thing. I could do that, or I can attempt to intimidate.
I don't think...
Do you have a good charisma?
I have a better intimidate than you.
I have a +6 to my intimidation.
I have advantage on intimidation.
I think I have a... Hold on.
Let's not assume that the guards are our enemies.
Yeah.
I'm on that side! Guys, we're gonna...
Okay, stop.
cause a lot of
I'm
trouble.
not saying there are enemies. I just want to get past. I was attempting to just knock them out. That's
not gonna work.
I would not attack a guard that we just can't.
I just said that wasn't gonna do that.
Okay.
God.
Especially
Calm
the armor
down,
they're wearing.
okay? I've learned from my mistakes. I'm trying to think because if we
think,
because cleric is not a stealthy individual, so there's no way he could sneak in.
Guys, I think
What if
we
I
should...
break one of their legs and heal it?
That's not a good idea.
Let's
I'm
go
kidding.
talk to Leandros.
I would be on that side. All to see Leandros. Raise your hand.
I raise my hand.
Raises his hand.
You can see Leandros. I think I need to speak with, who's the captain of the guard? I forget.
Eidman?
Eidman
Is it? Yeah,
was
it
the
is
captain
Eidman.
of the guard.
I'm going to go speak
I just
to
want to let you
Eidman.
know.
Well, then we should do these as a group.
Yeah, so I don't feel comfortable leaving you alone with that, Eldon.
Should we go talk to Eidman first?
Probably closer.
Let's toss
Leandros?
a coin.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, DM, which is closer? Is Eidman closer or is Leandros closer?
Eidman would be closer.
Okay, let's
Leandros
go-
is all the
let's go
way in the
talk to
Golden
him.
Halls.
I was gonna say we could have tossed a
coin.
coin.
Yeah, but there's no point in going all that way if if we can potentially get answers from Eidman first.
Well,
so let's go to Eidman.
Right. Yeah, okay.
I'd suggest just asking the guard if they're even available to take visitors at this point. I'm going to be honest, you guys are moving very, very quickly on hunches at this point.
That's all we have at this point.
I'm
Okay. Let's get our bearings, fellas.
Okay.
Clearly, something's going on. I'd say, as he's kind of waving to step away farther from the guards so they can hear.
Which we all do.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get our bearings. What are the facts? The facts I can see is that there's something definitely going on. That is without a question of a doubt. The barracks in this council.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on.
So
what would be the best option to proceed to get information?
Okay.
I have an idea. There's something I need to ask the guards real quick, just to double check. With
I
something,
don't think
to
that's
make sure
a good
that we
idea.
have. No. Here's the thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to get more information. So please, just hear me out. Just let me do this real quick. I will come back to you guys. I just need to go ask them a question.
Okay.
All right.
So I will be right back. Cleric is going to kind of very briskly kind of jaunt his way over to one of the guards, and he goes, Who was it that we said? Eidman? What was?
Yeah.
Isaac Eidman.
He's the what?
The captain of the guard.
Captain Eidman, yeah.
Excuse me. Is Eidman still captain of the guard?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check. Thank you. You've been amazing. And he's just gonna hand him like a lollipop. He just, thank you. All right. Anyway.
Produces a lollipop from
And he just-
nowhere.
And he just like kind of jogs right back over to the group. And goes, I just needed to double check to make sure that he was actually still in that Eidman was still there, because based off of what I've seen, something could have happened and he might have been demoted or something. So it's always good to carry on.
That was a good question to ask.
One of the guard, the guard does come running back towards you, but wasn't done answering.
Oh, sorry.
He is unfortunately suspended at the moment.
What?
reason?
What did he do?
Nothing too crazy. It was just a simple
Crazy.
misunderstanding.
Do you
kind of
know
misunderstanding?
where he is?
Where is he lodging?
He's currently at his abode, the
Yeah, we
Eidman
know where
estate. You guys
Okay,
know where the Eidman estate is.
We know where he lives.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna turn to everyone who goes, so do we head to where the post would be, or do we head to where Eidman is?
Well, which is, again, DM, which is closer? Do we know if Eidman's house?
Eidman's house is closer.
Okay, let's go there.
Excuse me, Leados.
Yeah?
Do you have the sending spell?
Yeah, why?
Do you want to ask the Pope if he would be ever so kind to join us at Isaac Eidman's abode?
Edward Eidman.
Edward.
Edward
Eidman.
Why do I think Isaac every time?
Because it rhymes.
Alliteration.
Yeah, probably.
Because you missed the chance for alliteration.
Yep. Sure, I can ask him to join you guys at Eidman's.
Yeah. Oh, so we're all good with the idea of going to Eidman's?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Caladra, you good to join?
Yeah. No, I'm just
All
not
right.
trying to fight alone.
While we're walking around, like we're trying to get to
I was
Eidman's,
just
right?
trying to figure out, cover all the bases.
I will say you guys aren't far away from the Kobold Castle, just because you're one of the Knights of the Realm. So you'd be pretty close to the castle in case of emergency. But Eidman's is rather a bit farther from the castle. Still closer than obviously the Golden Hall. The Golden Hall's just because it's 2 sectors away, 2 city centers away.
Yeah.
But
I think in this moment, while we're walking towards Eidman, it's not that far a walk. Can I roll an insight check into the king? What would make the king allow this to happen?
So this isn't so much an insight as a history, as like a history.
Okay.
Yeah, can I like brainstorm with him to like
Or maybe
give
or
him
it could possibly be investigation because it also works as deducing how something works.
That
or
is true.
somewhat.
That is true. It could be an investigation.
Well, they're about the same. Hold on, let me check my stats.
I would say, I'd say history or insight makes more sense though, because investigation's still usually physical.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Here's let me check my
investigating like
stats.
things in unless you're investigating like information you already have.
I would
in front of you
I
or
would need to
something.
have evidence, and I need to have like
Yeah.
records and things like that.
Yeah,
At this
exactly.
point, it's just inference.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe
that makes
insight.
sense.
Let's do
still
history.
say probably history.
History then. And if cleric is helping me, would that give me advantage?
Yeah. So since he's doing the helping action.
Okay, good thing because I got a 19 plus 8. So that's a 27.
Okay. He can't really think of anything that would make him do this kind of thing. It's out of the ordinary for sure.
But have I ever seen something like this before, like a buyout?
No.
Well, with how much time has passed, possibly. Like, that's my guess.
You probably could have seen it slowly happening, but it's...
Is this, like, what I'm trying to equate it to is, like, would this be like a corporate buyout? Like something
No. No, this seems more like... This seems more like an agreement of sorts than anything else.
Appointing a new governmental segment rather than any sort of corporate takeover.
This doesn't add up. Nothing I know about the king would allow this to happen.
How well do you know the king?
I know him fairly well. He's keeping my nephew with him, for God's sake. I have to know him very well.
Well, that's interesting. How long has this been going on? I've noticed nothing. Although I didn't really stay in Leados for too long. Who in the strip stayed in Leados during our year off?
DM, would I know most of the general stuff that's happened in the last 9 months?
You'd know quite a bit, yeah. There have been strange changes happening. A few newer, shinier weapons in the armory, but nothing like what they have now.
Have I seen anything unusual? Have I just noticed anything shady going on? Could I roll like a history check for that?
I'll say not really, just because it seemed pretty normal. The different changes seemed like just seemed like minor reforms. So it's like, it's just pretty basic stuff.
Well, were there any, like, I don't know, like, what could cause this change?
I don't know. This isn't a buyout, it's more like an agreement. Someone gets something out of it. But what would somebody like the Obsidian Council get out of this?
Well, obviously they have
obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Some hell of a leverage on this place, it seems.
At this point,
that we could talk
they
to
have control of the economy, the gods. They have a lot of power.
Are we already at admins, or are we on our way there right now?
You're on your way to admins.
Okay. I just double checked.
I will say, before the Nightmen started walking, Connie.
I would also would like to make sure that my drone is disguised as a swallow.
Yes, your drone is disguised as a bird. As you send your drone in, you maneuver it to the barracks, and you find an open window. And as the bird, quote unquote, lands on the window,
can I make some sort of check, like a perception check of some kind to, like, kind of be on the lookout for what I hit last time, the thing that prevented my drone from moving in? Kind of be on the lookout for, like, similar interference of some kind?
Sure, yeah.
Basically?
Yeah.
It's just kind of making a basic perception check to see if I can find something that might interfere with it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'd say make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Boosted by your proficiency bonus, just because you can change the sight of your drone from infrared to X-ray to that kind of stuff.
Based on my phone.
I gotta go out tomorrow.
That would be a 21.
21. You find a small sort of interference as you're changing the view from your drone's camera. You notice a few things look odd.
I'd also like to make sure that I'm also specifically looking out for anything that might jam or interfere with my drone, specifically to do with my tech.
Okay. As your drone lands on the sill, the same interference, this kind of almost staticky look to the screen begins to pop up, almost like signals are being somewhat jammed. And as your drone looks around the barracks, there's one thing you notice more than anything else. And that's at the other side of this large barracks, you see this massive, much larger than many of the ones you've seen your people hold on their backs. This is an industrial-sized fabricator.
Where is this?
This is in the barracks. You're not seeing this.
Oh.
Connie's kind of looking at his watch and just gritting his teeth.
Oh yeah, did Connie follow us or is he still hiding?
Nope, I did not follow.
He's still hiding. Connie.
Where the hell did Connie?
As you're gritting your teeth, make a dex save for your drone.
Yeah, I was going to say to pull back. Alright. That's a 13.
As your drone is grabbed.
Ugh, I knew this was going to happen.
Through the static, you see Xenianthum armor.
Did I hit that self-destruct button again?
A helmet, unlike any you've seen here in Aeidros, and a gas mask, as you notice the full helmet of a Luconian enforcer. But instead of the eyes glowing their normal whitish gold, you see they're glowing this strange, electrifying yellow. And that's when you notice the crystals growing out of the armor's shoulder, slowly stretching from the shoulder, going across the chest.
You found it much sooner than I was expecting. No matter. Ruby will most likely take care of you.
As the figure simply tosses the drone out the window.
Oh my.
It catches the air fairly easily as it's being thrown into flight.
And as the drone kind of returns to me, I'm kind of just standing there with my mouth agape as I kind of close the watch and take the drone and just kind of, with this vacant expression, put it in my backpack.
Would we notice like the change in attitude with Connie?
You don't see Connie. Connie's not with you.
Oh, he's not with us? Oh, okay.
You guys started walking without him.
Oh, okay.
And I will just kind of head in the direction that people left me.
Yeah.
And head to the direction of which they went.
As you begin running after them, it takes a little bit to catch up to them, just because of how ahead of them or how ahead of you they were. So it's a little bit of a jaunt, for sure.
What time is it now?
As it is getting closer to the late evening. Cetus is following behind you guys, and as you reach Eidman's abode, you see Leandros' carriage out front. But something strange about it. It has Pegasi on the front of it.
What the heck? Where did he get Pegasi?
Wait, like a symbol Pegasus?
No.
Or
2 Pegasi are pulling it.
Like actual Pegasi.
Yes, 2 Pegasi are pulling it.
That's bougie as hell.
When I heard that the Nightmen called, I made sure to grab the Pope's emergency carriage.
As he slowly hops out of the carriage, and you see Leandros decked out in his full armor of sunlight.
Bert kind of goes in and does the whole "you son of a bitch" thing.
Mm-hmm. The straight up Roman handshake and everything.
Yeah.
Cleric does the same thing.
You son of a bitch!
It's good to see you, Leandros.
It's good to see you as well, Burke. I was not expecting you. I thought you were still in the Elniran Empire. It's good to see
we
you.
had a quick lift home.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
And who are your allies? Pointing towards Aya and Caladra.
And even Eldon, because he looks so different now.
The Inquisitor, that's Aya, Alden, and Caladra, I forget as well. Daughter of Colgaius.
He hears Colgaius' name and his eyes go wide and his ears kind of shift to the sides of his head. He walks up to Aya, shakes his hand, and then when he gets to Caladra, he goes down on a knee and bows his head.
Princess of the Frost.
Oh, damn.
Nice to meet you.
You're a princess now. Okay.
But of course,
He stands to his feet.
she is the daughter of Colgaius, who is the son of Dravine. It's fairly obvious that she is a princess. Would it not be?
To be fair, most Mistarians don't even consider Colgaius one of the brothers of Dravine anymore. They marked his traitor and banished him out of them. Even the dragons themselves, loyal to Dravine, did so.
I see. Either way, it is a great honor to meet you, Caladra.
Thank you.
I am Pope Leandros Kenson. Enough of this, so we should enter inside.
If it isn't the pussy wagon himself. How you doing, Leandros?
I would recognize that condescending tone anywhere. How's it going, Grim?
Just Eldon now.
You've embraced your heritage. That's good to see.
Embraced a hell of a lot more than that. But sure, we'll go with that.
We kind of spent 3 days in his head putting him back together.
Not important.
I wouldn't recommend going.
You'll have to tell me about it later.
Yeah.
For now, we should go inside.
Hold on. Cleric approaches Leandros and kind of just like, I got the big pictures here.
I'm sorry I have not been able to visit, Cleric.
It's okay.
Pope duties and all that.
This one she's walking.
Okay, the pleasantries can wait. We have quite a few things to discuss.
Sorry. Yeah.
I will
My
say
bad.
you see a lot more gray in his mane than you did before, and across his snout a little bit. Let us enter.
So,
Golgaius raps on the door a few times.
And I was speaking now. I was speaking.
An older butler opens the door.
Oh, Sir Kenshin, it's good to see you. Please, come in. Oh, the Nightmen, the Nightmen are here as well. Oh, I should prepare some tea.
We're planning on staying for a short period.
Depending on how we're talking.
Nonsense. First the king and now the Nightmen. We are having quite the grouping of guests.
Where's Aiden?
Oh, he's in the sitting room. Upstairs, third door on the right. The third door on the right. You can't miss it. Absolutely. Let me prepare some tea. I'll
While
have
you
it up
do
in a
that,
jiffy.
we're gonna go meet with him.
Absolutely.
Thank you. He kind of does like a half bow.
And if I help you with that tea, Elder?
Oh, no, please don't bother. I can still do it myself.
I insist.
Oh, well, if you truly insist, I suppose so.
Eldon has fully left the conversation they're having and has walked upstairs.
Yeah, no, Avid's doing the same. Like, while they do that, he's going.
Okay. Caladra, do you follow them or Aya?
Shit. Try and help make tea. Why not?
Okay. Cool. So you're
Yeah,
going
for
with
people to
Aya.
make tea. Let's go.
All right.
What could go wrong?
I'm
great at tea.
I think
You guys just get into like ritual combat with the butler while we're just chatting upstairs, all confused.
I would say that Caladra probably knows Aya's body language to know that he doesn't trust the butler, and something about this entire situation just feels off.
It's a Scooby-Doo villain. Don't trust the butler.
Also, like, don't break off such that one person's alone. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
Yes, Dems.
It's okay. Like every D&D group hates the elderly for whatever reason. It's just standard for D&D groups.
I am the elderly, and I don't hate them. I mean, me and Advin are the elderly.
I'm more older than you!
Well, then you're more elderly.
Yeah, words don't word right.
We're both,
especially when you're old.
We're still both elderly, technically, because of how old we are.
Advin, Caladra, Cleric, Aya.
Wait, how old is Caladra?
Caladra's over 650 years old.
Oh yeah, Cleric's the youngest out of the old Keisters.
Yup.
So yeah.
They're the old. Wow, grats.
Me and Caladra are about the same age then.
Yeah, Cleric is only like 300-something years old.
I like that. You're the youngest of the old.
Anyway,
it's okay. It's okay,
technically
child.
that's Aya. Aya is like 125, so it's like...
Yeah, so technically...
Technically you're dating
Aya,
a minor.
Technically, Advent can call Cleric a child.
Well, Advin has called Cleric a child in the past.
Multiple times.
Many times.
Yep.
Multiple
Child.
times.
Calm down.
As you begin journeying upstairs, and you go to the sitting room that the butler directed you towards, do you knock or just walk in?
I'm gonna knock.
Yeah, no.
Mark is just gonna walk in, rev up those fryers, because I sure have.
Burke, as you knock on the door 3 times, Claire just opens the door and walks in.
Okay, well we can
She's
do
like,
that.
Going in.
What's
up,
Nightmen? I'm respecting your privacy. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking.
And
but certainly
as you
comment
walk
says your
in-
parent by entering anyway.
You see 2 cloaked figures sitting on a couch in front of not Edward, but his wife Dola.
I stance up immediately.
Cleric just like
It's just his shield appears and now he grabs his shield out of his
Smell
bag.
check!
Absolutely.
And he just like cleric
What they
just readies his
stinking
shield.
like?
Yeah, what's he
Let's see.
stanking like? Did
What
he
they
shower?
stink-
after?
what they stinking
Smell
like?
them with
Let's see.
those perception checks.
All right.
Eldon
With
definitely
the
has a hand on his
smellception,
Can I
I
perceive them?
I have a
Can I roll a perception check?
The
mine's a little
people who
different, but
can't
yeah.
smell, I'll say no, just because
Alright.
it seems like their faces are obfuscated by something.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Cleric has
that's a
nose,
23.
but it's not strong enough.
Have I smelled them before?
Burke, you immediately recognize the scent. You immediately recognize the scent of the king of Ebnon.
Okay.
And the other one, it's familiar, but you can't quite place it. Look, Dola. We need to find Edward.
What's this about finding Edward?
Yeah,
The
I'm just
first
curious
hooded
about
figure looks over towards the Nightmen and takes off his hood, revealing the King of Ebnon.
Yeah. Highness.
No one's been able to find Edward for 3 days.
How?
The plot thickens in the worst way.
No, he's not exactly a. He's not exactly.
He's not
No, he's
exactly a quiet person.
No.
No, I was gonna say he's more of a homebody, but that works too.
Around the time that you all left, there were some drastic changes.
Clearly.
Meanwhile, the whole crew just kind of like, well, almost the whole crew just kind of like piles in. Anyways, story time.
Before he even like finishes, before he starts talking, the butler, having been very quick in making the tea, brings the pot upstairs. You might need,
Jay must be weak.
You might need to let it steep for a little for a little while longer. It's not yet finished, but
Also,
it is made.
Also, 18 smellception on the butler. Does he smell familiar at all?
He smells of sulfur and brimstone.
Oh shit!
Demon.
Oh shit! Oh!
Also,
oh
wait.
shit!
Did we come up with him?
Yes, you two came up with him.
Okay. You were
Did I
scared.
notice
Bert,
any problem with the
Do you let me know what you smell on the butler?
Yes, I would actually lean over and be like,
This guy smells like sulfur and brimstone.
Demon.
and I kind of go back to kind of step back to Aya. It's like,
Guessing you were suspicious of him?
I whisper in your ear, Bert, don't make a move unless he does.
kind of nodded.
Please,
Dude, is Cleric whisper to you? Like, is he just sitting there in the dark?
Cleric is just humming, baby shark doo doo.
Actually, you know what I'll do? I will, I don't know if I can do this quietly, but we'll see. I don't think it, wait, hold on, I'm gonna double check to see if this takes, I don't think it does.
If it takes verbal or somatic components to...
That's what I'm wondering.
To use the psychic connection thing.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
On all 7 of you.
I think... Hold on. Wait.
Oh, sorry, all 8.
Give me a check.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah, Leopold wouldn't be there technically at the moment.
Not really, no.
Let's see. On page would load real quick.
Of course. First the Obsidian Council shows up, and now we have a demon on our front step. In his head.
I don't.
While he's figuring that out,
It doesn't seem to.
see anything wrong with the tea.
No, it seems like a normal herbal tea.
All right.
Dislike it.
All right. So it looks like.
I apologize for my sniffles.
You're good.
Let's see.
Buddy, be proud of those sniffles. Don't ever apologize. Slay sniffling.
Slay. Your
so I'm at.
Blood of 1,000 children. Slay.
So wait, how many people are here again?
There are.
Is there 7?
There is Advin, Aya, Caladra, Grim, Connie and Burke, and Cleric.
Connie get here?
So it's
yeah, no, Connie arrived a little bit after you guys got to the actual entrance of the mansion.
Okay. I'm going to. Dang it, I have to pick and choose. I'll leave Connie out. Okay. He's another one of my characters, and also he's preoccupied. And I will have. I'll leave. I guess I'll leave. I'll leave Cetus out.
It's fine if you leave Cetus out. He's invisible, by the way.
Oh, right.
He just disappeared after a little ways up the drive.
So.
Oh, I wish, because like it would be unrealistic for you to know I have message because I haven't used it yet. But we should afterwards chain of pass it on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Probably
Okay, but I guess I will.
If anyone else has it,
do.
pass it on.
We have it in the microwave. I gotta go get your shit.
Thank you, Mom.
Eldon, Cleric, Aya, Aeidros,
Yeah, I'm being.
and Ladra, and
I mean, if you already told me, you can leave me out of it.
yeah, but
I was gonna say.
I think that's everything.
So
Right? I'm not missing and then
almost obviously me. I was gonna be like, wait,
yeah,
it's me.
Okay, yeah.
No.
So that's everyone. So I would just exclude Connie and Cetus.
Okay.
And that's good. Okay, yeah. So apparently, because I don't some sort of horrible thing with it, we'll establish a psychic connection. Burke will establish a psychic connection to all of us, and kind of say into everyone's minds,
The butler smells of sulfur and brimstone. I don't like that at all.
I think he needs a shower. He
Cleric.
says in his head.
But you can feel a psychic smack upside your head from Eldon.
You just see an image of Leandros face palming.
No.
Oh my gosh.
they're all like in a circle, like this, like
And you see,
dark,
you can see, like
dark space, and they have like this almost like Mufasa-looking face in the sky as he's just like face palming.
And then you just see like Cleric with like the most shit-eating grin, because he knows what he did.
I will say, Burke, can you make a wisdom save real quick?
Sure.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, whoa, hey, slow down there.
What are you doing, Em?
16.
You just hear a whisper, and it almost seems like, even though it's psychic connected, it's almost like it's directed towards you, and nobody else can hear this. Keep your eye on the lizard. He's up to something. The green one. And then silence.
Aren't you a lizard?
Yeah, that was not Advent. That was not Advent.
Oh, I thought.
And we couldn't.
Okay, so Burke will have an expression of kind of slightly rattled, but kind of trying to shrug it off.
Alright. About 3 days ago, when this strange arcane anomaly appeared near your abode,
something happened. The takeover was fast and devious. The only place that was spared was Durnathan. That's only because the people there are zealots. Our 3 kingdoms were taken, though. Ibnon, Enders, and Ikber. All of them were taken.
By this Obsidian Council?
The Obsidian Council was brought to us by a very dear friend of yours, and was going well at first. That is until they brought in another individual, which they call Alexandrite. Him and their head of militaristic intelligence, Pearl, they deposed Venti and took over the entirety, well, almost the entirety of the Ikber Collaboration Front's assets.
And at this point, Connie will kind of step up. Is there a Ruby involved in this sort of assortment of gem people?
Yes, she is the Ministress of Economics, and that's basically, and I guess the Postal Service? I don't know. I don't know.
She's in charge, and you hear like almost like she's in charge of anything and all, including mercantile trading and the economy itself. I put her there due to her previous experience.
And I guess I should introduce you again, Nightmen. You would know Venti, Hornfeather.
And that's where you see the other hooded figure take his cloak off.
No, you smells familiar.
It's good to see you again, Buck.
Well,
I'm not too happy about this situation either.
Venti,
Hornfeather.
you seem to have gotten yourself in a bit of a pickle, I see.
Oh, now that we have that established, he pulls out a gun, points it to the butler's head. Who are you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, like, Claire kind of like starts, like, he puts up and he's like, hey, ooh, hey.
That one stinks of the pits. What's his story?
Ouroboros didn't send you, did he? You're not playing by the rules.
You see Dola just kind of sigh. This is my butler. Yes, he is a demon. But please don't point a weapon at my familiar.
I was gonna say...
If you had mentioned that before, I wouldn't have to.
I shouldn't need to mention it to guests.
Yeah, Cleric kind of turns towards, Eidman's wife?
Dola, yes.
Dola. He turns to Dola and he goes, I'm sorry. He can be a bit distrusting sometimes.
I understand. You don't have to worry about me. I completely get it. Especially after my husband went missing. Things have gone... weird.
Speaking of which, do you know where he last was? Anything you can give us to help us find him?
Last I saw him, he was... facing suspension.
Yes, that was what we were told by one of the guards when we tried to...
That was 4 days ago.
And did he tell you
someone
this?
might have wanted him out of the way.
Yeah, did he tell you this, or did somebody else?
I was there during the suspension hearing.
And he just vanished?
He vanished. I have no idea where he went. I have no idea why. But we need to find him.
That is very true, especially since not only is he a good friend, but an important figure. Just disappearing like that is definitely cause for trouble.
The king gives a heavy sigh. My sister Ikber and my brother Anders have disappeared as well.
This feels very planned.
Yes.
The Obsidian Council was supposed to assist us in bringing the three kingdoms closer together. But now...
And also to get rid of Imperium spies that was basically crawling around every corner like cockroaches.
Right. So...
Dola. Excuse me. Dola.
Yes.
Would you be alright with me searching your husband's things? Perhaps I'll find a clue.
May I join you?
Perhaps after our meeting. For now.
Lady Eidman, if you could hand me one of his possessions, I could try a scrying spell. And possibly locate where he is.
I've tried myself.
We don't know where he is. That's the thing.
I am, after all, a mage of sight, so...
He was taken...
Divination wizard for all of you people who didn't understand that.
Yeah.
He was taken away and then gone. We can't find him.
Did he ever talk to me before I went under?
No, he did not. Look. I simply want to find my husband. I simply want to return the place back to the way it was. It was lovely to see you. I'm going to go. You may speak amongst yourselves. Dola stands. Elgold, come. As you command, my lady. You see him slowly start to follow Dola out, and he looks towards you, Eldon, before he shuts the door, and you literally see fire in his eyes.
I make my eyes turn to stalker yellow.
He gives you a very bright smile as he closes the doors.
And when he turns around, I give him the quickest flip off. Nothing about this makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense.
Well, I can tell you this. Alexandrite is a clever individual. Almost as smart as me. I don't know where he is. But he is somewhere within this country.
So, let's get this straight. How many of this Obsidian Council are we fighting?
Right.
There's this Alexandrite, this Ruby, and this Pearl.
Well, they have the entirety of the Cobalt Guard under their command.
I founded the council as a group of individuals that can work independently under a common goal. They're fully functional without the head.
So then how did you lose control of it?
To regale the incident, I was not available when they decided to turn against me. When there's a group of people who hold the keys to the kingdom, they can use it however they want. I simply couldn't get them under control. I thought I had chose my allies wisely, and then they betrayed me, much like Urban with the Geisterbloods. He spits on the ground.
But we really need to know how many other members we might have to contend with.
From last I checked, there was about 6 of them. There was Ruby, Amber, Pearl, Emerald, Alexandrite, and Opal.
Do you know their true identities?
We typically keep our real identities hidden.
And let me guess, you're Obsidian.
You could say.
Well, we're not gonna get anywhere sitting here. I need to look through his things. See if there's any evidence that he was either taken or made a communication about where he was going. Do I call you King now? I know you are a king, technically, but...
You can just call me Mr. Evenon if you wish, or, if you want, you can just call me by my first name at this point.
If anything,
give me one
let's
second.
Everyone's struggling for his first name.
I am Eric.
Lord Evenon.
Double E.
Is my nephew safe?
He is safe. He was the
Good.
first person I evacuated from the castle even before myself. It was... hard.
Alright then. Connie, Venti, Burke, you're with me. We're gonna go look around. The rest of you stay here, keep an eye out for something. We might not be alone here.
Okay.
Cleric is gonna look offended.
Cleric, let's be real. If there's anything gonna come through that door to try and hurt us, you're the first thing I want them to run into.
Cleric just nods knowingly.
Advent
He's gonna make his way to the front door.
Advent himself, he's going to head downstairs and kind of keep watch outside.
You see Leandros kind of rise up a little bit more. I'll guide you to Eidman's room.
Very good.
So you may look through his things.
Leandros, I should ask you, have you noticed anything did you notice anything strange before this?
I unfortunately did not. I honestly was unaware of the fact that Venti had been deposed. I was under the impression that he was still running the council.
Let's just say, even if I cried wolf, even if I cried for help about the wolf, they've done everything they can to silence me.
Well, good thing you have the wolf on your side now. Cleric looks at me weird. It's like, it's me. I'm talking about me.
I am the wolf. Okay.
Cleric is already gone.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm gonna at least do some I'll go in and investigate stuff with you guys.
By the way, Eldon activates his detective mode, where it's just sort of like he's in a trench coat. He's got better gloves on. Like he has sterilized gloves on to touch stuff. He's looking a lot more detective-esque, including the new badge on his lapel.
Okay.
Badge.
So I am going to send in character descriptions, kind of what Venti looks like, because I actually reworked on his outfit.
Do it.
Alright.
Also, now
we can continue.
I'll
send
two
it in.
slashed names in the chat.
Yeah.
By the way, here you go. This is what the DCI logo looks like. The badge that he's wearing.
I'll say.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's in character descriptions.
Have we walked into Eidman's room?
Yeah, you'd have probably reached there by now.
It's smell check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Investigation check.
Go ahead.
Same here, investigation.
Go ahead.
Who has the higher investigation between you and me, Venti?
What do you have?
I have a +8.
I have +13.
19 for that smell check.
Can we possibly
We're fairly close. You know what? We should probably just roll separately.
You can both roll if you want.
Yeah. I think that.
Wait, you said what? What were your pluses?
I have a +8. He has a +13.
Oh wow, 13. Nice.
Burke.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk into the room, other than your allies, you can't smell anything. You can't like the room doesn't have a scent.
That's
no perfumes, no nothing.
For my investigation, I got a 9 plus 8, so 17.
Okay.
Oh, also, don't forget my passive investigation is plus 23.
Jeez.
Yeah, same here. I have a passive investigation of 23, but I got an investigation of 27.
Okay. Eldon,
So wait.
you don't...
So wait, do I have to add the passive investigation to the roll I just made?
No.
Because it's passive. Passive stands on its own.
Yeah, passive stands on its own.
So wait a minute, how do you passively investigate something?
It's just like...
If the DM prompts you, for the most part.
It's more of that kind of situation where you're walking past an alleyway and you do a double take and you just kind of notice the certain details of something.
Oh cool, that's probably gonna come up in this.
Okay, first thing I notice. It doesn't smell like anything in here. It's like all the scent was just stripped. There's nothing here.
That's odd.
Unnerving, honestly.
Is there anything me and Eldon notice?
Eldon, you don't notice much, except for a couple of small droplets of blood.
Can I see? How old are they?
Do you walk up to it?
Yes.
Okay. So walk up to it, and you begin to investigate it. You kind of touch it a little to see if it's still wet. It's not. It's very dried. It is at least 5 days old.
Whatever happened here happened a while ago. This blood here. It's oxidized. Dried. Been here for almost a full week.
And as you're looking at it, there's something odd about it. Normally, like Burke mentioned, with there being no scent, there's a smell to blood, even after it's oxidized. It always has this minorly metallic scent to it.
Like rusted metal.
Yeah.
But it doesn't smell like anything?
Nope.
Looking at that, where is this droplet of blood? Is it next to the
It's
desk?
right next to the bed.
The bed, okay. Is there any, like, nightstands or, like, something, like, I don't know, something close to the bed that can... Is there anything around the bed that I can look at?
There...
Also, is the bed made?
Yes, the bed is made. It's made very well.
Okay.
Arcana check.
Okay, roll an Arcana.
And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna use Detect Magic.
I'm gonna... Can I help him with that?
Absolutely. Connie, why don't you roll your own as well?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Arcana, 18 plus 8.
Okay.
Which
I got
is
26.
26.
And I got a 22.
Connie, as soon as you walked in this room,
I know what's coming.
Felt like your chest was lighter. Almost like the pressure that is constantly around you in the atmosphere lightened a bit. Eldon, there's absolutely no magic here. In fact, there is an absence.
That's what I was wondering.
An absence. Something was my main theory is that something in here was used to clean up any mess. But they removed too much. The only thing that I know that can do that, the only thing that I would think is that orb of annihilation.
Right.
But I would have detected but there would have been a residue, something to detect.
No, when the orbs are used, they do not leave anything. There's nothing. There is an absence of something.
So there was an maybe there was an orb of annihilation in here.
DM, can I make a history check over that?
Burke or
remember, specifically, probably Burke.
Okay.
I'll give him the help action.
All right. Because I remember there being some. Wait, no, hold on. Did Connie learn? No, Connie learned of them. He learned of them more extensively, didn't he? Because Burke encountered it, but didn't Connie read up on it or something? I feel like that was the thing.
I feel like he did at some point, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say for the sake of that,
I'm giving him.
I'm gonna go with Connie's instead.
I'm giving him the help.
Okay, cool. I'll take that gladly. All right, that's not bad. 27.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for?
Namely, how many of them are left? Because I thought there was like 3, but I don't remember exactly.
There are 3 known to man. But
3 known to man as far as we know.
What Marvin proved to Burke and the Nightmen at the time that Cleric died the first time was that there are more.
Okay.
There are 3 left known to man.
Are any of those locations known?
They are not anymore. Mostly because the one that Akar the Red and Irida the Blue had are gone. The only other one is thought to perhaps be in the clutches of Corbain.
Okay.
Right. So this could be another one, but where in the hell would
the other one is held by the Nightmen in a captive area.
In the captain's area?
No, in a captive area. I don't remember exactly where you guys put it, in other words.
Put it in a bag of holding?
Nope, it would have exploded.
I thought we said it didn't.
In a special
storage. It is a dimensional storage device. It would have exploded if you put it in the bag of holding.
I thought we had this discussion already, but oh well. I guess it would have exploded. So
3 known to us, but they're hard. Do I remember how? Do I know how an orb of annihilation would be made?
So,
or at least like the general process.
An orb of annihilation is different than these orbs because an orb of annihilation is essentially a Hakai ball. It's like a Hakai ball. Like it's basically that, but you can control it. This is more of a. This is just a giant orb. It's like a Palantir almost.
Ponder it.
You ponder the orb, you lose your soul. That's what happens.
Also, real quick, would Connie know? Shoot! Really? Dang it! Right as I'm asking the question, the thought leaves. Okay, whatever. Continue. I'll find it later.
I mean, while this is going on, Venti is probably going to look around, see if there's any secret compartments. Do I need to make any rolls?
Your investigation check was a 27. As you begin looking around the room, you find a drawer in one of its dressers that looks awfully strange. Looks like it's holding only half the amount that it should be.
Okay. So yeah,
I love that.
Avin's gonna open it and kind of just look through before telling the rest of the group. Yeah, Venti. Sorry, I'm still sort of used to double player things, so sorry if I use names.
Took a bit for Azul to figure it out too.
Yeah. So Venti is going to look through first before telling Burke and Burke and Eldon.
As you look through, you find a bunch of documents documenting certain things that have been going on that in the Obsidian Council. It seems as though Eidman was investigating the council.
Well, that would be a reason enough.
Well, he is reading through this first before telling you, Eldon.
Oh, I know. This is me talking. This is Lemmy talking.
Okay.
And real quick, DM.
Yep.
Would through the book that he has read through, is it common for specifically Soulforged to have that as their power source?
It's not common, but they were used. Yes.
Okay. And is it only Soulforged or is it Warforged?
Only Soulforged had them, and specifically second generation Soulforged.
Okay.
That like cleric and artificer and stuff like that.
Okay. So, I'll say this out loud. It's also possible that second gen Soulforged, kind of like cleric, they have those magical disrupting spheres as their power source. So
perhaps, but the calculations to keep it stable, to put it in a special spot, that the energy dispersion would be too much for any normal metal to handle.
So yeah, Venti's looking through these notes, and then he's gonna. Once he's done looking through them, he will proceed to share some of the information, as he's still sort of reading through some of them. Okay. But like he's handing you some that he's already pre-read, and he's like, "Here, this is what I found so far."
Can I do an investigation check on these papers?
Absolutely.
You can kind of look over his shoulder and give him advantage.
Yeah.
Not great, not terrible. Hold on. Let me check what my fucking modifier is again.
It's +8.
I believe so. Yes. Investigation +8, so 9 + 8, 17.
Okay. It's weird. It's almost like certain things are missing from it.
Missing or redacted?
Almost like someone went through it and picked out certain parts. Like certain sentences don't make sense on the next page. Certain references are missing, almost as if someone went through this a long time before you were here and had time to pick out certain pieces of these files.
Well, whoever went through these pages clearly already knew about the compartment.
Clearly. But they meant...
None of this makes sense.
No, but I think I've seen this kind of magic before. It's a way of criminals to be able to hide evidence. They literally take the words out by magically removing the ink that made them.
No, it just seems like pages are missing.
Oh, okay, well, okay, I probably should have asked
It's
that.
like straight up like they're gone.
Like straight up like they're gone.
Okay, but remember that's a cool concept.
No, it is.
You mean splotch wiping? Or stuff like that? I mean, people up in the Imperium call it splotch wiping.
Well, where we're from, it's part of a process called bootlegging.
Bootlegging? Really? That's such a weird term. I'm just used to the splotch wipe.
It's essentially bootlegging is the process of making something fake, a counterfeit.
Yeah, I know what it is. We call that splotch blocking.
Whatever. Is there anything else I can glean about these papers?
It's hard. it definitely seems like most of them were hurried notes. As you're kind of looking at it, you've seen Eidman's handwriting before. It's usually a lot fancier than it is. But this is in shorthand. This is notes that seem to have been taken on the fly. Certain pictures are there, almost like they were hurriedly sketched and later refined.
Also, real quick,
when he wrote this, he had to have been in a hurry. Either he was being chased or knew he was going to be chased. Go ahead.
Whatever this council. And I thought I could do a better job.
Real quick, DM, can I, first off, you said there's no smell in the room. The scents attached to the people I'm with, are those still present?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the room itself or anything. Also, can I make a smell check to, I guess, double check Venti to see if he smells different than the last time?
Yeah.
Like if his natural scent has changed? Let's see, that is a 24.
24.
Or do you think I'm a doppelganger or something, huh?
I don't know. I haven't seen you in a while. I like checking people's scents, okay?
It's a little bit cleaner, maybe.
Okay.
Since he's got a place that he lives at. I mean, he does go back there every once in a while just to clean up and say hi to his daughter.
I mean, I have a life out here. I actually run a church now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've been trying my best to give back to the community here. The Ichber Collaboration Front has become my new home, especially with my daughter. Which, by the way, I've been giving her a proper education. She can now read and write now.
Good on you. He's kind of only Eldon's only kind of half listening, because he's looking around now. Is there any... This is the only other room in the house, you said?
Oh god, no. Oh god, no. There are so many other rooms. This is a giant-ass manor.
Yeah, bro, bougie.
So this is the room he was most likely in when he was taken.
Most likely. Leandros pipes up.
Holy shit.
It's a very stern look on his face.
I think, Eldon, if you will allow me, DM, can I roll to create a crime scene in my head?
Roll an investigation.
Using my ability...
Can Venti use the help action to help him?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Alright, hell yeah, brother. Because this is gonna be like Batman Detective Vision, only yellow. Or blue, depending on whatever you decide. And I'm also gonna get Maud to, like, be here. She doesn't have to help me, but...
She's just
so I
I'm not sure to clues or something.
So I rolled doubles, so can I re-roll?
Nope.
Okay, fine. 10 plus 8.
18.
18.
As you begin forming this crime scene in your head, you look around. You look at the bed. Imagine Eidman sleeping there peacefully. You notice on the door there's a slightly broken bit of wood underneath where the latch of the door used to be. So you assume that someone broke in. Yeah. Kicking open the door, you see a silhouette walking up, going towards Eidman. And then you notice the pillow that was on the bed slightly moved. As you look under the pillow, you see very firm indentation of what looks to be a 4-shot revolver. Eidman most likely stowed this away from one of Moriarty's more strange collections. As he brings the gun to bear, he fires, and this person gets shot and drips a couple drops of blood. As you notice the bullet hole a fair distance away from the bed in the ceiling. And as you're looking around, a struggle ensues. Another shot, as you notice another bullet hole in the corner of the dresser.
1, 2, 3. He says he has 1 shot left. And if Eidman were going to take it, you'd have to be careful with it. So where would he? And is there a 4th bullet hole?
There is not. And there were only 2 bullet holes that you saw.
Oh, 2. So he has 2 shots left.
He has 2 shots left.
Killer opens the door, kicks the door down. Eidman panics, rushes to the bed. He gets knocked onto the bed and shoots a gun. Or gets shot at. I can't quite tell.
Well, let's look at the angle. Where are the holes at? Where could it have been shot?
The first one's angle could only have been shot from the bed. And then the second one was most likely due to a struggle between them. And as you're looking, you notice the third one and another blood stain. This one is a lot larger. Most likely, the person got shot in the foot as it's in the ground.
It could have been the aggressor who got shot here. So it looks like it's going from the bed to a struggle to a shot in the foot.
Is there anything? Is there like a footprint or something where the bullet was shot? Something identifying?
Is there a?
You do see a small little bit of tread.
Does it go all the way through?
It seems like the bullet is still lodged in the floor.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Bert kind of like.
Well, it's not exactly a high-power rifle. It's a self-defense. It's a self-defense pistol, meant to disarm or just harm.
As you,
can Connie pick it up and like?
Well, I was just about to take the bullet out.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Connie's gonna look over your shoulder and kind of look at it, like the metal specifically. That's made of.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm just saying, this is really cool. We're actually utilizing a detective.
Oh, this is really cool.
This is
I feel like I'm in a Telltale game.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. That's a good thing. And if we do the compacted, I want to have like the full like Sherlock. The guy kicks down the door, like him just describing it as it's happening in his head. The door gets kicked down. Eidman, terrified, jumps on the bed to try and get away.
Discombobulate.
We could possibly check the bathroom. Maybe there was a scuffle in there.
Maybe. But perhaps we should let the DM figure out what he's doing.
Yeah, perhaps we should let God decide.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I was muted and I said discombobulate first, and then I thought you heard me and said it as well.
That's beautiful. Great minds.
Great minds.
As you're looking around for more scuffling, you notice that the bathroom does actually have signs of a struggle inside it. And as you're hunting around, you catch a glimpse of something. A small little shadow
That doesn't look like it should be there.
Is it can I roll an Arcana?
Absolutely.
16 plus 8.
One second.
I gotta intermittent entertainment, gonna dance till I die.
So you got a what?
I got a 16 plus 8, which is
24.
24.
As you look at this small little thing, it is the only thing in this room exhibiting exhibiting any type of magic. Sorry. And you've seen shadowmancers before. It would appear as if Aeidman was most likely taken by a shadowmancer.
Is this magic alive? Is it watching me?
No, it's not. It's just simply sitting there.
Connie.
Huh? What?
Do you have one of those containers?
Kind of like pats at his belt and like, I think, take one out and hand it to him.
I take the container and it's weird because it's magic, but scoops up the shadowmancy magic into the container.
Kind of like a Pokeball, when you kind of like pop it open, it kind of sucks things in.
Yeah.
Okay, then that happens. He sucks up the shadowmancy, locks it tight. Keep a hold of this, Connie. We need to analyze it when we get back to the manor.
Oh, okay. Deposits it on this.
And
whoever did this was a shadowmancer. Which means, do I know anything more about shadowmancy?
It's pretty much a forgotten magic. The only time you've really seen it was
It's like Islanda.
was like well, I mean, no, but it was like with Khan usually.
It's an old shadowmancy.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Connie's seen it.
Yeah, Connie's seen it.
But you...
Okay.
Well, yes, but I was the first one to notice it.
Yeah, I was just realizing, I don't know, can I like make a little history check on that and just like see if I can find any parallels between the one instance that I've seen of that shadowmancer and this?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Shadowmancy. A dying art.
27.
A 27. So is there like anything that I can guess?
You know that shadowmancers you know that shadowmancers can teleport through shadow.
Is there anything else that I might either know or could infer based off of the actions of the I don't remember his name, but the guy that I've seen.
How so?
I don't know, just like if I can guess at their abilities. Like you don't have to tell me the truth or not, but like other than teleportation or something, can I like maybe guess at what they might be able to do based off of what I've seen?
From what you've seen, their main abilities are teleportation through shadows, and the ability to hold someone using their shadow.
Okay, gotcha.
Shadowmancy. I thought Khan was old enough to remember that shit.
Well, clearly, this forgotten art is back.
Well, it never left. There are still a few who practice it, but it's an old archaic magic. More religion than anything.
When did But if I know they've gotten that power, that's so annoying. If they have access to Shadowmancy, this is gonna make things really hard.
Do we know how far they can teleport with that?
Arcana? Should I roll an Arcana check?
Well, you guys know that people have teleported from the Isle of Desh all the way to Khan.
Man!
Dang. Out of character, just dang.
Dang.
I mean, it could have been.
You actually introduced that as a class. Let's hope you nerf that.
Actually, if you... I have locate creature.
It's a very high level ability.
Okay.
I have locate creature. If I used it on that shadow magic, maybe I can find him.
Locate creature, you have to have the creature and or type of creature in your mind when you cast it.
Right.
And usually, is it like any Shadowmancer, like a different type of creature? It's just anybody.
Yeah, a Shadowmancer can be any race or creature.
Yes. So it's more like a class rather than a. Okay.
Remind me again. Did we find 2 things of blood? Like one where we assumed it would have been Eidman's, and another?
You found the drops of blood beside the bed, and the drops of blood from what looked to be a shot in the foot.
Okay, right. Connie's gonna rush back there and scoop up those 2 into small vials.
Okay.
By the way, did I see a trace
And
around
label
where the
them
foot was shot? Did I ever identify the foot that got shot?
You did not. You don't know if it was Eidman's or the attackers.
And I took the bullet out of the hole, so can I identify what metal it is?
It's lead.
Or just
it's normal, lead. Just lead.
Lead.
I think we picked this room clean, guys.
But I still don't. But the one thing we don't know is how. How did he get Eidman? How did this Shadowmancer manage to get Eidman? He managed to get him somehow, grab him under, and teleport him to wherever he is now.
Maybe cast a paralyzing spell. Like hold.
Or shadows, I think, can hold people.
Shadows can.
Shadowmancers.
So maybe hold person or something like that. I'm not really that good with magic.
This is something we're gonna need to study.
Connie, ask Advin?
Maybe. Connie, would you be alright with me using your lab?
No, I wouldn't mind at all.
Cool.
I actually was gonna see if I could maybe look over this blood a little bit, see if I can figure something out.
So who is this? Tell me more about him.
Who?
Tell me about Advin.
Oh, well, he's he's like Eldon.
He's our resident wizard lizard.
Nice. Alright. As you all, I'm assuming you're done in this room?
Night. Still feels like we're missing something in here.
Well, we can always come back.
Fine. Let's go.
Besides, it's getting kind of late.
As you leave the room and go to rejoin your companions, a darkness swirling in the heart of Leados. A Luconian enforcer, a mystery on who they are. A strange new enemy appearing in a place of safety. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yay!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us on tonight's episode 62. We will, unfortunately, be taking a hiatus from the main campaign, most likely for about 4 weeks. So like a full-blown month hiatus. where I won't be posting much. I won't be doing much. I will just be hanging out and
Dude, this has got
having some time to think.
Thankfully, we will. It will be. I wouldn't say replaced, because it wouldn't actually be. But
we'll
if
probably just
content,
have.
So
we'll probably have
going on. There will be episodes of Eldritch Funky Function being released.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, DM, because of this hiatus, that is the most devious cliffhanger we could have left for a month.
I just realized that. Yeah, that is so the plot thickens-y. I mean, good.
Bro,
yep.
Like, I'm actually very intrigued. I'm just like, what's gonna happen?
All right. Well,
how's Vector gonna get his place back?
Thank
DM
you.
said Shadowmancer, and instantly I knew.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys. We love the support. Please go support us on Patreon, where this video will be up tonight. That's right. I am posting this video tonight up on the Patreon, where you guys can get all the videos that we will be doing early. You guys can get it early before I post them, a full week sometimes before I post them.
You get all these 4 hours, or however long we've been here. I kind of lost track of time. For free. Well, not for free, but early.
Yep, for $5 a month.
$5 a month. Not bad. That's like the fucking senior special at a fucking cafe. That's not bad.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for
Let's be real. You spent $5 on worse things.
For joining
Let's
us.
be real.
And Lemmy, if you would please take us out.
Stay happy, stay healthy, stay curious, stay inquisitive. Check your closets, make sure that you don't have any bullets in your feet, because that's bad for your health. And always remember
that the hat works in mysterious ways. Good night, everybody!
It works in mysterious ways. Oh my god.